Mic check. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. By his grace. Hey Alpha, how you doing? This one goes out to all you natural girls. On the day you were born, God looked down the place you lay. He took a deep breath and then he blew on the clouds. He blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. He said, "'Cause you're a natural girl." Tra-la-la-la-la. Sent a letter to Cadbury's, they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars and placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I'll work for days, toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress, all your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, that smile. 'Cause you truly are a natural girl. With actual curves. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse. Your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. And you veil. So I send a message to my father up above. Tell him I found this girl, the one I'll truly love, the one that he said sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause she's a natural girl, an actual girl. I climb the walls, climb by the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl, I love, the one from above, above. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I write your name on Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you are a natural, actual girl. Bon dia, Anastasia. Hello, sugar. Hello, Angela. Well, give me that music window. That one, yeah. Pink. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. I said, God, I know. Said, I know I'm wrong. Well, my mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. And my father was a gambling man. I sat down in New Orleans. Now the only thing gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. In New Orleans, oh mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Oh, spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot is on that train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is this house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a boy. I say, God, I know. said I know I'm wrong. House of the Rising Sun. There is only one Rising Sun. His name is Jesus Christ. Amen. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place, where even your emotions have an echo, with so much space. When you're out there without a care, yeah. I was out of touch. Wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. You're having the time of your life. Baby, think twice. My only advice, ever since I was little, it looked like fun. No coincidence, I've come. And now when I'm done, does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. My hero gave his life upon the cross, all because he loved you and me. Come on now, who do you think you are? Said bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Does that make me crazy? Does that make you crazy? Does that make us crazy? Probably. Swear down that two notes on that guitar out. Let me have a look. Let's see if my ears are hearing correctly. How do I get rid of that? There we go. Capo off. No, that was alright. Yeah, I knew it. It was one string out. Getting good. Raish can do it by ear. He can tune a guitar by ear. You don't even need a tuner. He is a tuner. And guitar tuner. Where am I? Give me that one. This one goes out to all you secret agent girls. I mean men, sorry. To the girls in... I mean the men in black. Gentlemen. Anybody like blues? There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. This one goes out to all the fake footballers playing fake football. They're not even men, so how can you trust in penalties and free kicks and any fairness at all? Secret agent man. They've given you a football and a double mastectomy. Beware of pretty faces that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say. You'll give yourself away. You'll know them by their fruits. If you can't be proven in court, we're in La La Land. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. This one goes out to all the fake astronauts flying around on green screens, zero-G planes, and swimming around in NASA swimming pools with the lights off. Secret agent man. They've given you a spacesuit and a double mastectomy. Swinging on the Riviera one day, lying on the Bombay on the next day. I don't let the wrong word slip when you're kissing those flip-flop lips. Huck! Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. This one goes out to the 14-year-old schoolboy called Amanda who gave me a love bite. He pinned me down, I didn't give it freely. Secret agent Amanda. You're giving me a love bite and you're trying to send me to hell. That one goes out to the 14-year-old schoolboy that gave me a hickey. There you go, yeah. I met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed the dream by the old canal. Kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, this dirty old town. The clouds adrift, ding across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. The springs this girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Why is it not right? No, ma. Dirty old town. Oh, yeah. Dirty old town. D before E. Dirty old town. Dirty old town. That's better. I heard a sigh run from across the docks. I saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the spring on a smoky wind. Dirty old town. This dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fires. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. This dirty old town. This dirty old town. This dirty old town. This dirty old town. Bink, let's sing one for God. This one goes out to the Heavenly Father. Our Heavenly Father. Thank you, Father. Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Hello, Tubbs. Hello, whoever else said. Someone else said I. I don't know who it was. Jack. Oh, Jack. Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. I'm putting on an iron shirt. I chase Satan out of earth. I'm putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. I said I'm sending him to space to find another race. I said I'm sending him to space to find another race. I said Satan is the evilest man, but him can chokes it on I'm man. When I check him my last thing's hand, and when him slip a gun with him and I'm putting on an iron shirt. I chase the devil out of earth. Putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. I said, move ya with your gun. We left you with the gun. Move ya with your bomb. We left you with the gun. I said, now I'm sending him to space to find another race. I said, I'm sending him to space to find another race. I said Satan is the evilest man, but him can chokes it on I man. When I check him my last thing's hand, and when him slip a gun with him on, I'm putting on an iron shirt. I chase the devil out of earth. I said I'm putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. Move ya with your gun. We left you with the bomb. I said now, move ya with your gun. We left you with the bomb. Him have to drop his fork and run. Him can stand up to Jesus the Son. Him have to left you with him gone. I said, big up with this bomb. I'm putting on an iron shirt. Chase the devil out of earth. Putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. Thank you, Father. Beat it, doggy doggy. You little gorgeous spaniel. Do your ears feel nice, Marley? I properly groomed your ears today, didn't I? Did you give your ears a good feel, eh? Do they feel lovely now, eh? Eh? Cut all them lumps out of it. Does my little boy want a biscuit? Here's your biscuit. Putting on an iron shirt. I chase the devil out of earth. Oh. Are we sitting comfortably? If not, assume the position. Oh. Right, I've got everything, yes. I'm that lovely. That's kind of. That's not quite right, is it? Let's get that behind my neck. There we go. Oh, what's that sticking in my back? Oh, it's the cushion. Right, there's a zipper off the cushion. Is that close enough? It should be. Right, mic check. Dink. Close window. Open main window. Get off my screen. Right. there. Every day I look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it fascinates me, that's why. God made it real simple to see for those of you with eyes that see and ears that listen. Men have got bigger faces, look. Can you see that difference? Men have got rectangular, far apart eyes, look, with a big bridge in the nose. Women have rounded, open eyes, look, with a small bridge in the nose because their eyes are closer together and further down. The face is squashed. Squashy face, oh squashy face. Men have got bigger noses, bigger teeth and wider dental arches to match the far apart eyes and a square jaw that brings it all into a box, a square, a rectangle, and sometimes we say a cannonball because the widest part on a man's face is in the middle, i.e. it looks like a cannonball. Cross-section this face and it does not look like a cannonball, does it? Because it looks like an upside down egg. Because a woman's jaw is sloped and narrow, points at the chin. Women have 5 heads, men have 4 heads. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as... excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for permission from or payment to that copyright holder. To the noddy holder, do you hear me at the back? Bink. Bosh. Let me just copy and paste the stream. I'll be right back with you. That window, Peter. My name. Go to live. Payment to that pause. Copyright holder. To pause. Sorry about the reverb. Copy. I said copy. Copy. Twitty. Posty. Tweety. Can't explain CSI result. Bink. Yeah. I already did Sepultura. You don't watch the show, do you? Dink. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There. That's it. Is that it? Did I get a picture? I did get a picture. Woohoo! Got a big picture. That was a change. Alright, let's come back to class. Say hello to you all. Who was first in? It was Alpha. Hey, Alpha. Dawn came second. Gunnar third. Angela fourth. Sugar 5th, Kung Pao 6th, Anna Susan 7th, Odd 8th, my eyes are all been Louisianique, Tubbs 9th, 10th was Jack, is that all here? And Zap Map, welcome to the show, and Corey, welcome to the show. Is that it? Is that everyone? No, Nature Boy and... I've missed one on that. I don't know. No. Right, let's come back to class. There we go. Oh. I bent. What was that? Oh, that is a request. Let's take that one there. Bink. No, I want it to go in there. That'll do. Bring it up here. There we go. Class. Can I see? I can see. Right, Danny Carey, DC, Devil's Child. Danny Carey, never heard of her. Daniel Edwin Carey is an American drummer. It's a drummer of which band? Tool. Partial. She's just about to step forward. I can see the cue line. Can you? Can you see the angle of the feet? Outwards at 8 and 4. There's a seal on her. Cut it. There's a nice diamond in there, but that badge is covering it up right there. Dang it. That's probably the best gate so far. Danny, yeah, you've definitely got female legs. Look at that Y shape there, because the legs are not sitting straight, look. They're coming in Q angle, just like a woman's. More than a woman. Let's come back. Do 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 do. Danny Carey. Why has it got the apostrophe? Not the apostrophe. Inverted commas. Yeah. Stop. Something keeps catching my attention now. Oh, look, what's that? What's that there, Danny? What does all that shite mean behind you? Satanic prick. Oh, tell me you're a Satanist without telling the rest of the world that you're a Satanist. Well, you Mohawk. You Foak. Oh, look. What are the chances? The sigil of Satan right in my face. Still having trouble with your gates, Danny. Wait, are you in the back file? Danny Carey, 2 first names. DC Devil's Child. Oh, let me open the back file. H's file. And drop. Paste. Danny Carey, searching. I have had a look at tools, so I might have already done Danny Carey. We'll have a look. There's not many pictures on her. FTM walked into the bar. The bartender said, "Why the long face?" It's not a blockhead, is it? Look, it's almond shaped, peanut shaped, egg shaped, whatever you want to call it. A jawbone seems to be missing. Look how a woman's face comes in like a vase on each side. Look, no jawbone whatsoever. Squashy face, small triangle, giant flat 5 head. I'm a real man. I'm a real boy. I'm a real man. My jaw looks nothing like yours, Danny. Right there. Square jaw, shadow caster, right angle of 90 degree right there. Bink, large, low set, pointed back at ear. Bink. You seem to be missing a jawbone, Danny. She's a tall girl, apparently, though. I think I could take that as your face if I haven't got you. Walking, Danny Carey. Gotcha. From Digwa. Lovely Abbey Road inline footfall. And again there, Abbey Road inline footfall. Look how the woman tilts forward. Look at the angle of this body here. Look how a woman leans forward into the walk. All the money in the world, can't get a suit that fits. What's going on here at the breastplate? Oh yeah, because you're pigeon-breasted, not barrel-breasted. Ooh, that looks like Andy, what's his name? It is, Andy Garcia. What are the chances? That's not Danny Carey. Andy Garcia in full Digwa. Let's go back one. That looks like an ex-girlfriend of mine. What Latasha, of course. Nice arching eyebrows, lovey. Danny Carey Walker. Are you in the back file, Danny? Let's have a look, see. Still searching. Oh, she is in the back file. Already been there. Already done it. Got a picture of it. I made sure 7 years ago when I started this quest, when they kidnapped my child off me, that I would securely and freely complete as many memes on as many celebrities as possible, so that no one else can charge you for it or lie to you about it, because there's lots of trans investigators out there that say it's not all of them. Liars. It's all of them. We can't find a real natural person anywhere. I can't find anyone that looks like me or anyone that looks like any of you girls out there. A natural person. Danny Carey, 2 first names, DC, Devil's Child. ACDC, Antichrist, Devil's Child. Tool, done, Danny Carey. There's your request. Close that one down. Let me just cut Danny Carey out. Right, there will do. Paste. Danny Carey. And back to class. Huge faces. Bink. That one. Anybody? Oh, this was wonderful. Last night. In fact, where are you? Let's have a quick look. Notifications. Derpy. Insane Clown Posse. I did Sepultura last night. You don't watch the show, so... Oh my gosh, just give me that name. Insane Clown Posse. There they are. A hip-hop duo. Where is it? Notifications. Bink, bink. Yes, it's all up there. Randy, you've commented on it as well. I've had at least 50 people tell me, that's not true, I went to school with them, or I went to church with them, or I know them personally. Yeah, I'm laughing as well, Randy, because these people tell lies. They really do. That's not the right one, though. That was just a reply to me on it. Where's the one that's triggered that picture? Isn't this a flip-flop? Oh, that's a full mince right there. That's in line, but she's on the turn. Let's have another look. That's in line. That arm swinging away. Swooshing, look. The arms are swooshing past the body. In line. In line. You could say it's just because whoever it is storming away from that incident, but that's 4 in lines I've seen. You might be right. Who's this? Who said this? Cheesy. Oh, I don't know. I can't tell you. It's a door ring bell. It looked female though. I'll give you that. Where am I? Where you place your attention is where you place your own power. Yep. I place mine in God's hands. I place all my concentration on God. Revealing this secret shows the world who lied to us. And when you can see who lied to you, you can see the lies a lot clearer. I've got people now that have become flat earthers because I taught them forensics. They now see the liars and they understand when they see one of these liars on TV saying, I'm in space flying around. They're not in space flying around. Where is it? What triggered me last night? Something triggered me. Oh, here we are. Don't get mad because you are not 100% right. What do you mean I'm not 100% right? In a courtroom, my pictures are admissible in court. This one, I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. Mustaine, not Mustang, Mustaine. I know him, played in a band with him. I worked alongside him in a store in Westminster, California. He's a guy. Yeah, that doesn't prove anything. You see, which one's Mustaine? Which one's Mustaine? That's not Mustaine, is it? Who's that one? That's the lead singer, isn't it? Where's Mustaine? Lars Ulrich. I can't remember her name. That one. Mustaine, with the close set eyes and the pink lips. The full mince, the straight-legged boyfriend with a long neck. Who's got a longer neck? Mustaine or the boyfriend? Right there is your even if you don't believe the skulls, the gates finish your look. Full mince from Digwa, in Digwa, full mince with diamond, full mince, straight legs there, and there. One you could mistake, right? It's a girl. Doesn't matter what you say. In a courtroom, you standing up in front of me against this evidence here, I win the court case. It's that simple. Because pictures are admissible in court. I win. He's a guy. And then someone else replied, yeah, not all rock. This person has been following me 7 years nearly. Not all rockers are inverted. I went to school with Jerry Dixon of Warren. Definite male. Another one. I've never heard of Jerry Dixon until last night. Found the face. As soon as I saw that face, beautiful eyes, beautiful pink lips, lacking a neck, no Adam's apple, no trachea, no place to put a meatball, no mastoids. That shot there is exactly the picture. Where was it? It was there, wasn't it? Look, right there. There is Jerry Dixon in full mince. I don't know if that's Kid Rock. There's another Digwa there. There's a Digwa here, and there's an house forming in that one's legs there. But that's the one we're looking for. Full mince right there, boys and girls. Bang, I missed it. That was a perfect stop I did last night on that. Almost, look. Bing, you can see. You can see it though, right? Anyway, Jerry Dixon. There's your gate, walking. There she is playing golf. It destroys everything. I'm not mad, but I'll tell you what, get off my effing timeline. Boot! Boom! Get off my timeline. Right, anyway, it's all of them. It always will be. There are no natural people. There's no one that looks like me. And if you're a real woman, there's no one that looks like you, who's a politician, an astronaut, a footballer, a snooker player. There are no real people on the television, on the radio. The only place you get us is on the internet. And we don't have millions and millions and billions upon subs. Jerry Dixon, gotcha. There she is playing golf. That's where I took the actual pictures from. So if you want to tell me it's not Jerry Dixon playing golf, it's on the bloody Jerry Dixon Warren official YouTube channel. There it is. Give me that. Take me there. Right. There she is playing golf. Pause. Bink. There we go. Right. First request, The Seekers, Judith Durham, The Seekers. 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 Callie Spaney. Callie Spaney. That's the one. Callie Spaney. Open. Boris. I've already done Boris Becker. Ian Mackay. Mackay. I don't know how you spell it. Say it. Ian Mackay. Ian Mackay. Is that it? That is it. Why is it not finding it? Oh, American musician. Fivehead. I'm done. Look at those high set ears. Hey up. I've had to say this a few times now.
To Callum's Corner. Now, I've had to say this a few times now, but this is the final time that I will say this. Shut up.
About my head. It is normal. It does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. Look at the way it bellows out, look. From the eye sockets, look at the way it bellows out. Was that it? I think that might be the last one, Peter. Oh no, what's that one? Ian Mackay. Oh, and that's it. There are no more. Bink, right. Requests. Done. Come here. Insane Clown Posse. Never heard of them. American hip hop duo. Members. Violent J. Shaggy 2 Dope. What a pair of twats. Open. I'll tell you what, fellas, you've both got giant five heads. The clown makeup's just making it really obvious to a forensic investigator like myself. Images. Your boyfriend's got a big face. Oh, he has got a big face. Is that a rubber doll? What is that? He's got a nice brow bone as well. You don't seem to have one. Without the makeup, weird, done. Egg-shaped face, pointed chin, pink lips, close set eyes. Where's your brow bone at? Five head. And again, the pink lips of a woman. Oh, the Bible says they'll wink their eyes and stick out the tongues. Look. The question is, do these two have any gates? I've never heard of them. I've never really seen them. Not even a video about them. Boys with boobs. Honker, honker. Do I have daddy issues? Well, that's a mummy. If you have, you got mummy issues, not daddy issues. Dun, dun, dun. Close set eyes. Close set eyes. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing any gates. Another one with a squashy face. Squashy face, oh squashy face. Giant squashy face, look. Reminds me of that dude on the internet who's dead racist. What did they call him? Rach made me watch him once. Johnny Miller. Is that his name? Johnny Miller? It's somebody Miller. I might be thinking of a movie star, Johnny Miller. Somebody Miller. Glenn Miller. No, that's a music. It's a band. Or I don't know. It's a band. Glenn Miller Band. She's got no gates. Well, I think we're out of here. Walking. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Oh, we definitely are. You've got nothing for... Oh, is that you there, Violent J? I do believe it is. In a woman's gate. It's too far away from me, though. Yeah, I think we're leaving. That's a nice gate right there, though. Who's that? Full Mints from Digwa with Diamond. Let's try Street. I don't think we're getting this band. I really don't. Are they new or something? Is that why there's hardly any pictures? They've got merch, haven't they? They've got plenty of merch. Pure blasphemy. You're going to hell. Sent Violent J. You're going to hell, mate. That picture's a load of bollocks anyway. And this one. That's another one where Jesus has got a woman's face. Woman's shoulders, lot. Sloping shoulders of a woman. No Adam's apple. Yeah, we're done. This next one's not getting it either. Shaggy 2 dope. Images. They're nice sloping shoulders. Tiny little female clavicles you've got. Shaggy 2 dope. Was that him for real there? They're nice pink lips. A giant five-head that bellows from the corner outwards, look, into the skull. Ears further away from the eyes. Sloping jawline, pointed chin, short neck. A place to put a Dairy Lee triangle, look. Yeah, we're done with this lot. It's a waste of my time. Walking. What's that? Is that him? That's probably one of his fans, isn't it? Oh no. He's walking with someone. Joseph William Ustler. Shaggy 2 dope. It is him. But no pictures of her walking. We are done with this band. Whoever they are, hip hop duo. They've got no pictures. They might have them on video somewhere, but you know my reply, I ain't going nowhere. Not for no one to find some crappy gates for these crappy rappers. We're done. Next. Find me the gates, I'll make you a meme. How's that? The Seekers. That one hasn't even got a picture. Double bass, you got no chance. Bruce Woody. Judith Durham. Buddy England. Julie Anthony, 2 first names. Karen Knowles, KK. BW, 3 2s. 2 3s. Where am I? Get rid of the Seekers. There we go. Keith Potger. Yeah, I don't think these are going to have any pictures. I'm just going to go straight to walking because I'm wasting my life, I think. Ooh, maybe not. Full mints on this little darling here with the arms akimbo. Straight-legged man. Ski whiff inline. Ski whiff inline. Can't see the fella there. Can barely see the little woman on the right. That's probably going to be the only gate for this band, and I don't know who's who or what's what. Yeah, that's it. We're done. There's no pictures. Skull check right there. It's better on this picture. Giant five-head, close set ears. Lacking everything. Shoulders. Except for hips. She's got big hips, look. High-waisted pants. We're done. Next. Bruce Woodley. This one ain't happening either because I didn't get the singer. I go straight to walking to prove it. Yeah, it's not happening. Done. Next. Oh, face check. Getty seal. Close to eyes. Hamster cheeks, look. Not high set cheekbones below the eyes, look. Just remember the widest part of a man's face is just below his eyes. I used to hate the 2 lumps. I used to look at these 2 lumps here on my face and hate them. Because I couldn't see them on movie stars and Mark Knopfler, my favourite singer, etc. None of them had these massive lumps that I've got, these cheekbones that draw inwards towards the mouth. Women don't have them, you see. They do, but they're not in the same place. They're much narrower and finer. So it's lowered. On a woman, it's lowered. On a man, it's pushed out to the edges. And that is exactly what I'm seeing on... Oh, he's got a big... He looks like Barbara, what's his name? Barbara O'Neill. Yeah, we're done. That's a woman. Final answer. Close set eyes, crow's feet, pink lips, large but high set ears. She's got no jawbone, and she's widest in the head, not the jaw itself. Next. Judith Durham. Images. This ain't happening either. Walking. Bink. Oh, what's that? Maybe not. I thought he was walking then. This one's got a few more pictures. Nothing I can use though. As if he's not walking down them stairs there. Yeah, we're done. It's no good. You're no good. You're no good. You're no good. Baby, you're no good. You've got a giant jaw. You're no good. You're no good. You're no good. Baby, you're no good. Tell me, where's the widest part on this face, look? It's here. Below the eyes, out to the corner, look. Bink. You see the male jaw, cheekbone coming in, look. On each side, the widest part on this face, look. Follow the outside of that face, look. The widest part is just below the eyes. On the corner. Male attribute. Square jaw. It only comes in a little bit on a man, look. It comes in from the cheekbone to the jawbone. Squares off. Absolutely. With a woman, there is this huge difference in the cheekbone. The narrow, sloping jawline of a woman, not the wide face of a man. And that right there is the wide face of a man. Bink. Yeah, we're done. There's no gates. Oh, I thought that was a penis. Yeah, we're done. It's not getting a video either. Next, Kelly Spaney. I don't know how you say it, pronounce it. I got to be honest with you, I don't care. It won't matter when I go to God. Can you remember who this is called, Peter? No, Father, I can't. Good. That's what I'll say. Kelly Spaney. Never heard of him. He's got a wide mouth, rectangular eyes, large, low-set ears, earrings in line with the mouth. He's got a place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Not the biggest of the clavicles, but I don't think he's a massive man, is he? Mid-sized man. Head like a bowling ball. Definitely got an head like a bowling ball. Kelly Spaney. That reminds me, I've forgotten to put the ironing board away. See it? Not pigeon-chested like a woman. Barrel-chested. I see a dude with wide cheekbones. They're taking the piss there, lot. Kelly Spaney in the back file. Yeah, there he is. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it out loud. Another one there. Dropping bombs. Paste. Kelly Spaney. Was the gates? There was gates, weren't there? Oh, Jimmy Kimmel's Alley. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Let's come back to class. Kelly Spaney. Look at the size of this shoulder blade. Look where it starts here. Look how far it comes down. That is a huge scapula. And again, look at the size of this scapula. Huge. It's not just the length of it, it's the way it juts out. Men are more bony and more visceral. Flat chested. Final answer. This is a dude. Male gaze. Nothing feminine in those eyes at all. Look. Notice how they point the chin down, trying to make the ears look higher. In reality, look, he's got low set ears. Earrings meet the lips. Walking, Kelly Spaney. Got you right there, Jimmy Kimmel's Alley. Knees together, look. It's not breaking outwards. The feet are looking at 6 o'clock. The knees are looking at 6 o'clock, look. If it was a woman, that knee would be at 8 o'clock. If it was a woman, it'd be breaking there. And just like we've said, these men have been taught to walk like women look. So to the untrained eye, no, it's a woman look, crossing her legs over. But the majority of pictures should be crossed over and they're not, look. Knees together, space between the feet. And again, look. The knees are together, there's a space between the feet. This should be over here if it's a woman. Or that, behind that one, if it was a woman. Almost a knuckle dragger. Right there again, look, two dudes. Size of that one, look. Giant fucking lime. Look at the length between the feet and the fingertips, look. If it was a woman, she'll be at least 3 or 4 inches higher. When you look at a woman's arms to her feet, it's a 50-50. When you look at a man's arms to his feet, it's a 60-40. You can clearly see that's 40, right? And this is 60. You can include the head if you want. But you get a much shorter leg from the arm with a boy because he's got dangly bits that he has to cover with his hands. A woman doesn't. So her arms are shorter, designed to breastfeed. The elbow's higher up to cradle the baby into the pigeon breast. Women. There's a nice digger right there, straight-legged dude. He's got an head like a cannonball. Look at it. It's as wide as it is long. It's as wide as it is long. See it? Let's go back. Let's open up that one. Cali, oh, we've done it. I can cut that one out, right? Hang on, I'll come back to that. 1 second. Cali Spaney, let's cut you out for the class. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. Cali Spaney, done. Next. Ian Mackay, I don't know how you say it. Absolute peanut for an head. High set ears, look. If you put earrings in, they're going to line up above the nose, look. If you put earrings in me, they would line up with my mouth almost, look. Think, put an earring in there, lines up with my mouth, look. Low set ears. High set ears. Images. Oh, I thought I was out of pictures then. I was going to say, no, we're leaving. Is that hair there? Look at the size of those chicken nom-nom thighs. Look at the size of the thighs. Then the hips, look. Huge trousers. Female Bigfoot, if that's hair, it is hair. Dial M for Masons in the hairline. Look at that widow's peak. Look how pointed that hairline is. The Count Duckula. I'm out of pictures. Uh-oh. I think we're leaving. Ian Mackay. I don't know what she does. Walking. Baby, you're no good. I'm going to say it out loud. Yeah, we're done. Skull check, female, close set eyes, high set ears, pink lips, deep philtrum, soft jawbone, no Adam's apple, no trachea, no place to put mama's meatball, no mastoids, soft, sloping, short shoulders look, V-shaped clavicles, breasts on show. Yeah, there's no gates, there's nothing I can do. Look at the state of her eyes. Is that Henry Rawlins? It looks like Henry Rawlins. Why does he look like the Pope? He looks like the Pope. We're done. There's no pictures. Done. Yeah, done. Next. Chat. Have we got any requests? Let's have a look. Cali Spaney. Dunham. No. 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 Right. I'll pick something then. TV shows. TV show. Blink. Burp, burp, burp. Give me a list at least. Top TV best TV shows of all time. There we go. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it out loud. Just give me a list. Is that a list? I can't even read that. You gotta be kidding me. Images. That'll do. Breaking Bad, The Sopranos, The Wire, Mad Men I've done, Band of Brothers I've done, Better Call Saul, Chernobyl, Twin Peaks, Shogun, Deadwood, Seinfeld I've done, Twilight Zone, Game of Thrones. My Game of Thrones got banned. Banshee, Slow Horses. I don't know half of these shows. Curb Your Enthusiasm, I've done that. Stranger Things. Have I done Stranger Things? I think I have, haven't I? Where's my list? I want a list like I had before. 100. There we go. Still not going to give me it. Alright, we'll go to IMBD. Why not? Here we go. Breaking Bad. Have I done Breaking Bad? Right, we'll do it anyway. Breaking Bad. Why not? Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. Brian Cranston, BC, 33 father. Aaron Paul, 2 first names. Anna Gunn. Anna's got a gun. Girl with a gun. Dean Joseph Norris, 3 first names. RJ Mitty, never heard of it. And Bob Odenkirk. There we go. Start with them. Bush. First up, Brian Cranston. Squashy face. Straight away, the face is pushed down by the giant bellowing 5 head. The face is pushed downward, look, by the giant bellowing outwards, look, 5 head. Brian Cranston. Hey up. I've had to say this a few times now. Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding tic-tac right there. Close set eyes. No brow bone. High set ears. Giant bellowing 5 head. Widow's peak. She's had a jaw implant. That is for sure. She has definitely had a jaw implant. Again, the tic-tac head giving her away. If she didn't have the jaw implant, it would just narrow right in. You'd see the egg more. Look at the jawbone on him and on the son. Forehead, 5 head. Power of forensics. My head does not look like a sodding peanut. Really feminine there. See, this is what makes me laugh. God, in his almighty wisdom, saw what Satan was going to do. So he added a checksum into testosterone that sends women bald. Gives them male pattern baldness. More so than most average men that I meet. Most average men have got a head of hair like me. Like a lion. A lion's mane. Big, thick head of hair. I'm 53. I've still got a big, thick head of hair. No sign of male pattern baldness on me whatsoever. And even if I did go bald, it would stop here. I don't have a 5 head. My face is not pushed downwards. My face is spread wider and higher up than this one. Brian Cranston, you could put so many heads in there. Bruce Willis, Vin Diesel. It's just ridiculous. It's redonkulous. Big face here, lot. Big face, little face. Red lips, pink lips. Can you see it? Brian Cranston. What? Oh, I didn't put your name in the back file, Bright. Let's put you in the back file. Copy, open, search, paste, search. Brian Cranston. Walking, Brian. There's some great gates on this one. She's a right mincer. There's a good one to start with. With Ramesh. Ramesh, what's her name? Another mincer. Look, a pair of them mincing. Look at her arms swooshing in front of the bodies, look, like a woman. Like that video we just saw on Twitter. The big black girl was swooshing her arms in front of herself. What do they call him? Brian Cranston. Where's that gate? That's not the one, but we'll take it. There's a nice diamond in there. There's a good one. Jimmy Kimmel. Is it Jimmy Kimmel's? No. The arms swooshing in front. There's a nice one. Full mince for Bryan Cranston. Look at the house between the legs because of the chicken nom nom thighs. You can see it creates a house shape. Look, there's the roof of the house. Or you can say a steeple of a church, look. Like the spire of a church. You don't get that with a man. There's what I'm looking for. From dig work with a broken leg, knee and foot kicking towards 4 o'clock, look. It's a woman with shoulder tilt, arm akimbo. Remember, look at the way the suits never fit, look, but look at the way the female arm hangs away from the body. If you follow the actual texture, outline, sorry, the silhouette of this arm, the arm actually cuts in here into the suit. All of this bit here, all the way down to that section there, look, all of that is padding to square off the shoulder, because in reality the shoulder is here. There. See it? Short, narrow shoulders. The suits are just designed to make you think that they're broad across the shoulder. Tailoring. Is that Bryan Cranston? If it is, that's a nice mince, isn't it? Does my bum look big in these? Yes, they do, Brian. Look at your chicken nom nom thighs. I mean, for an older lady, she's got good legs, hasn't she? She has, though, hasn't she? Hey. We're looking at Bryan Cranston, who I've definitely done. Eisenhower. Shut up, there's no Bryan Cranston. Am I in the right file? Right, let me just get rid of Brian, because I've got a feeling I've spelled Brian, B-R-I-A-N. Cranston, search. Don't wind me up. I know I've done this one. Did anyone see that video where Bryan Cranston was wearing a latex mask of herself, and walking around in front of everyone? Nobody knew it was actually Bryan Cranston under there. That made me laugh. Mingling with the fans. She's a short ass, that one, isn't she? Oh my gosh, is that Brian's real husband? Look at his clavicle. Look at the way the elbow is on this fella here. Look at that arm. What do you reckon it is? 1.5 foot? About 18 inches long, that damn thing there, look. He's got the reach of Goliath. And again, perfect example of it. Men stand with their feet together, 6 o'clock. Women stand with their feet pointing outwards, 8 and 4 o'clock. I still can't find that picture I wanted to show you. He looks like Declan Donnelly. Look at the squash face of Aaron Paul. Squash face of Bryan Cranston. 5 head. There it is. That's the picture I was looking for. I didn't know when I was going to come across it. Full mince, Bryan Cranston. Final answer. You are a guddle. A guddle. Brianna. That one there will do. Bryan Cranston. That female skull fits like an absolute glove, look. Bryan Cranston. Next. Aaron Paul. 2 first names. Copy. Open. Back file, paste. Aaron Paul, checking. What's it? Checks. Images. We're done. Look at the beautiful eyes and eyelashes. 5 edges, widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks. She's got high set ears, close set eyes, pink lips, small nose. She's had a jaw implant to make her face look wide as the cheekbones, but there are no cheekbones, look. Remember, on a man's face, the widest part is just below the eyes, and the face brings in just a little bit. It comes in and then squares off again all the way down. This does not do justice to how square the male jaw actually is, but it comes in just a little bit. This jawline is not as wide as the cheekbone, but on this person, the jawline is wider than the cheekbone. Jaw implants. It's an absolute peanut head. Look at the pink lips. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. What are they feeding you? There's his boyfriend. He's got a cannonball. Look, widest in the cheekbones. Widest in the head. Big face, little face. Cardboard box, pink lips. Aaron Paul's a girl, by the way. If you haven't noticed, look. Male pattern baldness on a girl. Baby face. You got that cutest little baby face. Aaron Paul. There. With Gates from Flamingo. From Digwa. Let's come back. Aaron Paul walking. There's your first one. Game over right there. From Flamingo right here. Inline footfall at the airport. The husband with the straight legs. Aaron Paul with a crossed leg. Look, that one's going outwards. That's a better shot. The knees together. The knees are separate. Look at the diamond. Look at the triangle. Straight legs. Bony ass knees together. Inline footfall. Look. Not inline footfall. Space between the feet. And again. Straight legs. Knees together. Look. An isosceles triangle. Straight up the middle. Here we get a diamond. Because diamonds are a natural girl's best friend. And a flip-flop's worst enemy. FTM's worst enemy. There you go. Aaron Paul. 2 first names. Final answer. That's a dude right there with the big cheekbones. Failing forensics. I could do this all day. Because they're all liars. They're all cheaters. With your broken leg and your diamond showing. Feet kicked outwards. Look. 8 and 4. Ooh, footprints in the sand. And around and around. Good, you can't see them. And we're done. Aaron Paul, shoulder tilt, full mint, game over. Thanks for playing CSI, Aaron. Next, Anna Gunn. Oh, this one's a big fella. Look at those arms and shoulders. Images. There it is. Let you have it in big. Anna Gunn. Copy. Back file. This is... in the show, doesn't he say to Anna Gunn, I was on drugs, I was knocked out. I could have said the world was flat or anything. Taking the mickey. Literally taking the piss out of every flat earther. I'll tell you what I don't do on the stage. Say that they're all secretly transgendered. Yeah, that would put the cat amongst the pigeons, wouldn't it? At best, they'll tell you about Big Mike. Or maybe Laddie Gaga. But they will not tell you it's a look at... Do you know who he looks like there? Natasha Henstridge. He looks like Manda as well. Natasha Henstridge. Oh my God. Look at those male eyes. Images. Place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Did you see it? Look at them shoulders. Natasha Henstridge. Wide mouth just like me. Wide eyes just like me. Short sloping forehead just like moi. He's another fellow, isn't he? He's played loads of bad parts, that one, hasn't he? Look at that smile. Look at the close-set eyes on her. Natasha Henstridge. State of that. It's a boy with boobs. He reminds me of Princess Diana a bit there. Stay with him. He looks like porn star. What's his name? Stormy Daniels. He looks like loads of porn stars. Stormy Daniels, to name a few. Same problem. These shoulders. Look at that bone here, look. If this person was wearing a bra, the bra strap would not climb its way over that bone. A woman's shoulders slope inward to the shoulder itself and then off into the arm. That's why you've forever seen a woman pick the bra strap back up when she's wearing a sloppy top. Natasha Henstridge. No, not Natasha Henstridge. Anna Gunn. Uh-oh. Why is it they all like spandex? You bitch.
Spandex. All spandex. Where's the spandex?
Right there, spandex. We're in the spandex section. I'll tell you what. Your wife's got pink lips and a long face and a widow's peak and a 5 head and close-set eyes and high set. Blah, 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 blah. It's so easy to spot them when they're side by side. For all you newbies who are having trouble doing this, if you have trouble with the person you're looking at, look for the spouse, look for the partner, or look for a picture where the opposite gender is next to them. Small face, big face. Small face, big face. Impossible when the woman is twice the size of the man, or in this case, a man twice the size of a woman cannot have half the face that a man's got, the woman's got. Absolutely impossible. Again, look.
Bandits. All bandits. Where's the bandit section?
Right. Spandex. All spandex. Who are we doing? Anna Gunn. You in the back file, Anna? You should be. Yeah, wrong file, Peter. Shut. Open again. There we go. Anna Gunn. Oh, she is. He is. Skylar. Is that his name in the show? Skylar. Look at all those male gates. Look at them all. Anna Gunn walking. Right there. Straight legs. Jimmy Kimmel's Alley. Is it Jimmy Kimmel's? I'm not sure. Straight legs, knees together. Same problem here. That's just a man crossing his legs over. See, look. They can't hide it. They cannot hide it. That's a woman there with a big ass, look. Anna Gunn. There's a picture of Anna Gunn's feet somewhere. Not that one. But that is a case of... Hello, wildlife and fisheries. That is a Bigfoot, right? There's one where he's sat down in a chair. Like MK Ultra sex kitten programming. They have to have the leopard skin print, don't they? Eh? Sex kitten. With feet like that? I don't think so. Let's go back. Anna Gunn. Failing forensics. No more. Seated. Sat. There it is. I think that's the right picture. I mean, there might be another one. Look at the size of their movers. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Anna Gunn's a dude. Look at the little FTM behind her, look. Hands in her pockets. Short arms, you see. Not this fella here, though. Not this fella here. Look at his neck. Anna Gunn. On the shoulders alone, I fail thee. Next. Dean Joseph Norris. 3 first names. Copy. Open. Paste. Back file. Paste. Search. Images. Did I put Anna Gunn in there? I did. It's a conehead. It's an absolute conehead. It bellows outwards from the eyes, look. Close set eyes. A deep philtrum. A cupid's bow. Pink lips. Small mouth. How many teeth? 8. Maybe 10 at full grin, look. I show 14, 16 at full grin. Is that your husband? Well, he stands head and shoulders above you, doesn't he, Dean? Your husband's got further apart eyes. He's got a bigger face than you, Dean. He's got a shorter forehead than you, Dean. In fact, he just looks generally more like a bloke than you do, Dean. Look at that, pair of eggheads. And again, is that him when he was younger? Was he in a band? We're putting the band back together, Elwood. He sits in a treetop. Oh, that! Tell me you're a girl without telling me you're a girl. Look at that posture, and a crappy brick wall to boot. Freemasons. They just—he's a big fella, isn't he? That one. Look at that demon in that kneecap. Look! Ha 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 ha! Can you see the horns coming off the demon face lot in the kneecap? Ha 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 ha! We're looking at Dean Norris. From what do they call it? Breaking Bad. We're going to get rid of Joseph because it's not searching for Dean Norris. Search. I could have sworn I've done this one. Dean Norris walking. It's a girl. There's a nice shoulder tilt there, look. Oh, it's a Digwer from Digwer. In Jimmy Kimmel's Alley for sure. I know by the bodyguard. The 2 fat ladies, look. She's got a big ass, hasn't she? That one as well. The 6-footer. Right there, in line, feet 8 and 4 o'clock. Look at those ski whiff legs. Trying to walk like a man, but the shoulder still tilts, look. And again, with the shoulder tilt. Ski whiff. Look at the arm swooshing away from the body into the body. Dean Norris. From Digworth again, look. With the shoulder tilt. You can't miss it, look. When I walk, I do not sway my shoulders from left to right in conical motion. Who's that? Might as well be female wrestler. She can't even stand without that shoulder tilt, look. Gotcha. From Digworth, foot and knee out towards 8, foot and knee out towards 4, look. Practice makes perfect, boys and girls. Study, learn, practice until you know this stuff off by heart. No one can ever lie to you ever again. Pink lips. Look at the state of them. The skeleton tells the truth. These liars, by their own religion, are allowed to lie to us all. They're allowed to lie to the goyim. You and I are goyim in their eyes. In reality, we are the wheat. We are the wheat that the Bible talks about that God wants to harvest. The others, the tares, these people, the natural born liars, are going to be cast into the pits of hell, to the lakes of fire. Look at that. Look at that foot curved outwards. Tell me that's not 8 and 4. She's doing ballet. God wants to save everyone, including these people. But apparently these people don't want to be saved. They're greedy, self-centered people. And I don't know if it's been conditioned into them to be that way. It's almost like the soulless, I agree. They don't have the conscience that we have. I don't think they feel guilt the same way we do. The sin. Absolutely. Again, look how the face is shaped like a vase, look. You could put flowers in that shape, look. Bellows outwards with no jawline. Soft, subcutaneous layers of fat. No neck, look. No place to put Mama's spicy meatball, look. Dean Norris walking. You must be in the back file under Dean Norris. She is. Bink. Let's open that one. And slap you straight in there, Dean Norris. That's Breaking Bad. Sorted. Breaking Bad. RJ Mitty. Well, she is in the back file, but I don't think we'll... I'm sure she is in the back file. I'll take it and have a look. Copy. I don't need to add these ones. We'll just do them quickly for the video. There. RJ Mitty with pink lips and soft eyes. High set, small ears, look. There. Look at those pink lips. Soft jawbone. Beautiful. Look at those eyelashes. I told you, ladies, you don't need mascara. Your eyelashes are absolutely stunning. As is. Again, the soft face of a girl. Pink lips, Cupid's bow, soft eyes, look. She's almost got those Cleopatra eyes, look. No, that's... We are Siamese, if you please. Yeah, Siamese eyes, that's what I was thinking of. Look at those beautiful eyelashes. And there's girls out there who say, I'm blonde, I don't have eyelashes. Yes, you do. They're just a lot finer. They're not dark like them. Still beautiful when you see them. I noticed so much more about women now I'm old that I never noticed when I was a young man. I used to just look for boobs and bum. Now I look at everything. Fascinated by the human form, I am. But more so in girls than boys, because I look at my own face every day. I know what boys look like. I've been so confused about girls. The women with square jaws, not sloping jaws like this one, look. Chin implant, pink lips, soft eyes again. From the corner of the eye, the skull bellows outwards. Like you can see it in the hairline on each side, bellowing outwards. RJ Mitty, final answer, it's a girl. Walking. Again, midsection look. They'll be like, no, that's a bloke look. He's got straight legs, knees together. It's just a single picture. Remember, they're on the catwalk. These women have been taught to walk like boys. What on earth is going on there? And again, no, that's not him. They like to catch them midsection, these male models. I don't know why. Because when you catch them in full, you see the queue line coming in and then down. Leg ready to break. That is the same person, isn't it? It is the same person, RJ Mitty. Is that the boyfriend? I think it is. There you go, RJ Mitty. Are you in a back file? She is in a back file, I don't need them. The last one will be Bob Odenkirk, who I've already done as well. We're done. I've had to say this a few times now.
I've had to say this a few times now, but this is the final time that I will say this. Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not
Look like a sodding Tic Tac. I agree, Cal. It totally looks like a sodding Tic Tac. Pink lips, high set ears, close set eyes. No brow bone. A vertical 5-4 headlock. Boom. Straight up. Sits like Nikola Tesla. The long face. FTM walked into a bar and a bartender said, "Why the long face?" Bob Odenkirk walking. Odin, the god of war, and Kirk, church. There you go. Bob Odenkirk, full mince. I don't think we need any more. I think we're done on that. We've covered Bob Odenkirk. There's Jimmy Kimmel's Ali from Digwa. Same with this person from Digwa. But not the dude in this section here. Look, lovely straight legs. There you go. Bob Odenkirk. If you're not sure, study, learn and practice until you know the short sloping shoulders, the close set eyes, the arms that hang akimbo, the legs that cross over and break outwards towards 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. That was Breaking Bad. Lovely. Let me cut that out. Even though I think I've done that one already. Come on. Breaking Bad. Find it. Breaking Bad. Create. Am I back to class? I am back to class, innit? I'll keep that IMBD up. Back to class, let's have a look. What do we have? Westworld TV show. Better Call Saul TV show. Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek. Celine Depp, Gabba Mate. Is that it? Oh, there's another one there. What's that? Ian Mackay did that one. There's no pictures. Cali Spenny, Seeker's done them. There. Celine Depp. Celine Depp. Belgian influencer. Don't fancy your chances. Let's have a look. Oh, next one. Gabba Mate. Gabba Mate. Gabba Mate. There, that's the one. Canadian physician. I think I've already done that one. Don't fancy your chances though. What's this? Wings of Pegasus. You look, I even saw that. I've shown you how to do it. If you can't like my name, I can't see that you're talking to me. Wings of Pegasus. What's that? Wings of Pegasus. A YouTuber. Yeah, you got no chance. I'll have a look though. Schitt's Creek. What's that? Schitt's Creek. Oh, it's actually a TV show. Is it really? Okay. Better Call Saul. Was that the next one? Westworld. Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul. Westworld. Westworld. What's that? There we go. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Right, let's come back to class. Celine Depth, influencer, no chance. Walking, leaving. Oh, maybe. Oh, no, absolutely not. Influencer. I'll tell you what, he's got long arms, hasn't he? That's a 60-40. He's almost scratching his knees, look. Not here, though, look. 50-50, look. 50 on the leg, 50 on the arms. 60 on the arms, 40 on the leg, look. Yeah, we're leaving. No pictures. Yeah, we're done. Face check. I'll give you a quick one. Is that him? He looks like Carmen Electra. Very much like Carmen. I see a very square face, rectangular eyes, a short forehead. I see square shoulders. We're done. Next. It's not getting a video. Next. Gabba Mate. I think I've done this one as well. Copy, back file, open, paste, paste, paste. Open. Images. Gabba Mate. We've got a Getty seal on her somewhere. I've just seen it. She's got close set eyes. Very little brown bone. It's soft. It's a very soft brow bone. It's not defined. Mine's like a ridge look. Mine's a ridge of bone that hangs over my eye look. Deep set eye. This person's got a very open eye look and it's very soft brow bone. Arching eyebrow. She doesn't have a massive forehead though, but it is a long face. There's a wide face. There's a long face. Gabba Mate. I think we're done. Yeah, it's a writer. Walking. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, out of here. It's not getting a video. Next, Wings of Pegasus. No chance. Telling you now. Walking. Yep. Wasting my life, look. Let's go back. Wings of Pegasus. I'll give you a face check. That looks like a jaw implant. Small dentures, soft eyes. They're very small dentures. Tell me you hail Satan. Oh, we're done. That's a woman. Hot dog eating mouth, pink lips, sloping jawline, pointed chin, closer eyes. FTM walked into the bar and the bartender said, wide long face. Next. Schitt's Creek. Some famous people. Lovely. 1, 2. Annie Murphy. Catherine O'Hara. Sarah Levy. Emily Hampshire. Open. Close that window. Next. Dan Levy. Parents. Eugene Levy. Talk about nepotism. Dan Levy. Sarah Levy. Chris Elliott, 2 first names. C.E. Turkey Tree Father. Jennifer Robertson, son of Mancode. Noah Reed, 2 first names. Right, let's have you. Eugene Levy, 2 first names. Dan Levy, 2 first names. Sarah Levy, 2 first names. Images. Levi. Sarah Levy. Levi. Whatever you want to say it. What is that? Yeah. Because I'm a dedicated follower of fashion. Dan Levy, back file. Copy. Open. Paste. Images. I got pink lips. Is that really you? It is. Pink lips. Close set eyes. Open look. Close set eyes. Small, high set ears. Widest in the hairline. Sloping jawline, pointed chin. He's got a wide smile, hasn't he? This fellow here with a cannonball head. Again with the soft eyes. Pink lips. He looks like his mother. Widest, dial M for Masons. Widow's Peak. Widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks. Small, high set ears. Pink lips. Soft, sloping jawbone. Chin to tie ratio. Negligible. Same with mum look. Chin to tie ratio. Negligible. Doesn't it make you laugh when you can see them? The clown face look of a woman. When's the last time you wore leather pants, Peter? Never! It's right, because I'm a bloke, Marv. Let's come back to class. Dan Levy. You in the back file, Dan? She is. Open. That one. No. Tweet. Open. That one. Here we go. Only 2 gates. Jimmy Kimmel's Alley, full mints. Let's see if we can find that. Dan Levi walking. Oh, there's a broken leg there from Flamingo, from Digwa. We're done right there. From Digwa. Knees are separating, look. That knee is not pointing inwards. It's, you can see by the crease of the jean, look. It's going outwards towards 4 o'clock. To the untrained person, be like, look, straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. Shut up, I've just shown you. The majority of pictures will show a female gait, not a male one. On everyone you look at. Look at the house or diamond, whichever way you want to see it. Right there, there's a house, look. Forming upwards, church spire or roof and back down. They're both women, look. The majority of pictures will show you the truth. Remember, these women have been taught to walk like men, but they cannot carry the same gait. It looks similar, but not the same. Like a man crossing his legs over. It looks similar to a woman, but it's not the same. And again, final answer. Dan Levy, with all these gaits, is a woman. Final answer. Next. Eugene Levy. Let's take your name, Eugene. Levi. Whatever it is, I don't know. Paste. Searching. Eugene Levy. Levi, I used to like this one. She used to make me laugh. A lot of film. Look at those caterpillars for eyebrows. Widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks, lot. Soft jawbone. She got big ears for a girl, though. Look at the size of those ears. Earrings would almost hang in the same place as mine. But this is another thing. Ears can be taken away, stripped away. They can take a mould of my ear, copy it, and then put it on her head, and she'd have exactly the same ear as me. And they can raise and lower the ear as well. The whole, they're not moving, but they can raise and lower the ear itself to give the effect of male set ears or male set size ears, should I say. Look how beautiful the eyelashes are. Again, look, no mascara, just absolutely beautiful, fluttery eyelashes. She's gorgeous. Eugene Levy would have been quite a pretty girl with those eyelashes. There they are. Look at those eyes again. Cupid's bow, deep philtrum. She definitely comes from the country I'm not allowed to mention. Walking. Inline footfall, Eugene Levy. Foot and knee kicked out towards 4 o'clock. Foot and knee kicked out towards 4 o'clock. This one towards 8 o'clock. Look. Again, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. On the knees and feet, look. Inline footfall, heel and toe. And there, from the broken leg. Same with the butler, whoever this is, look, the doorman. The doorman of an hotel is a flip-flop, look. A big flip-flop, but she's a flip-flop nonetheless. Eugene Levy, full mints. We're done. Eugene Levy is also biologically female, proven by the way she walks. Right there. Like mother, like daughter. Next. Annie Murphy. Annie Murphy. The Bible says quite clearly that they, them, will wink their eyes at you. They will literally wink their eyes at you. When they're in your presence, they will do demonic hand signs, etc. There's a video of me and the Jezebel, and she was sat right next to me doing double devil horns, pretending to dance, but showing her allegiance to Satan and the rest of her crew. Flip-flops. What do you want me to say? Rectangular, far apart eyes, short sloping forehead, wide ass cheekbones, large ears, earrings in line with the teeth, big teeth, square jaw, feminized at the chin, sanded down the Adam's apple. The woman stands with her feet at 8 and 4 o'clock. The widest part on a man's face is below his cheekbones, look. His cheekbones are huge. A short sloping forehead. It's not as wide at the top as it is in the middle. Got it? All they do is they take the chin off, they split it into 3 pieces and put 2 of the pieces back together and bolt it back on to give the effect of a woman's pointed chin, like that. But it's been sculptured. It's been manufactured on a laboratory table somewhere. Massive square jaw, but look at that right hand turn there, 90-degree turn. Earrings in line with the mouth look. Low set, large, pointed back ears. Annie Murphy's a bloke. Final answer. Walking. We're done right there. Jared, I love your work. Straight legs, knees together, no break, no diamond, no nothing. Look, isosceles triangle up the middle. Not a diamond. Not even a hint of a diamond. Look. Remember, they have been taught to cross the legs over and walk foot over foot, but both feet look forward. Look, both knees look forward when you can see them. Gotcha. Right there. Annie Murphy, straight legs, knees together, space between the feet, knees crossed over, feet in line, short sloping shoulders, broad long shoulders. Annie Murphy, final answer, with your demons in your kneecaps. Men stand with the feet looking forward, women stand with the feet looking out towards 8 and 4 o'clock. A man trying to recreate Abbey Road, look, walking one foot in front of the other. But in reality, look at his shoulders. He's a discus thrower. Oof. Straight legs, knees together. We're done. Annie Murphy is a dude, look. Final answer. Both of them are dudes. Both of them are dudes. Annie Murphy, you're in the back file. What? I wonder if I spelled that one. Annie M. Search again. Annie M. I'll keep that picture open. Sarah Levi, whatever. It's a dude. Images. Again, pointing his chin down so his ears go up. Images. In reality, when you see him square on, look. Oof. I still think he's had those pulled up a little bit. But the earrings line up with the mouth. Absolutely square jawbone look. Shadowcaster, Adam's apple, rectangular far apart eyes, but a short, sloping, wide forehead. Final answer, broad shoulders. Sarah Levi fails forensics. He's a big old dude. Another professional liar. Look at those teeth. He looks like that actress. The one out of Jennifer. I can't remember his name. Deep set eyes. Look how deep set. Look at that brow bone. It's so like. It's so like mine. It's unreal. Back file. Annie Murphy. You should be there. There he is. Annie Murphy. I spelt Murphy with an E. That'll be right. Annie Murphy. Right there. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Let's add you to that list, Annie. Next. Sarah Levy. I don't know how you say it. I don't care. Paste. Open. Done. Open. He's got long arms as well, hasn't he? Look. 60-40 on the legs. He's almost scratching knees. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get this one. All of a sudden it went off Sarah Levy. No, we're not going to get him. This one's not getting done. Oh, he's got big feet though. Hello, Wildlife and Fisheries. Sarah Levy, no walking pictures. Meet Sarah Levy, Canvas Rebel magazine. That one there looks like a real woman. Just by the akimbo arms and the feet at 8 and 4. That looks like a... And it's going uphill. So it forces the gait. It literally forces the gait. That looks like a real woman. It's not often you see pictures of real people. He's got a sad face. Look at that face. 1,000 yards. Anybody who's wondering what a 1,000 yard stare is... 1,000-yard stare. It happens to soldiers after they've been in the war too long. Kind of dementia, if you like. They look past you. It's a male thing. because it's males that go to war. Well, usually it is. Not in the films, though. 1,000 yards there. Same thing, look. Looking right through you. Yeah, we're done. He's got no pictures. Next. Emily, Hampshire. Back file. Copy. Open. Paste. Done. Emily, Hampshire. Let's have a look at. He's got a big mouth. Once on a log was a little bullfrog. There. It's a blockhead. It's not an egg. It's a block. Look. Square. It's widest here. Look. Not at the top. It's widest in the middle. Square jaw's been feminized. It's got a place to put Mama's spicy meatball. There's your square jaw. Look how wide it is now. Even though it's been softened. We're done. That right there is a dude. Widest part there, look. Just a little bit shallower on the jaw, which is what I expect. Right angle turn, 90 degree look. Chin passing the forehead. Deep set, rectangular eyes. Short sloping forehead. Large, low set ears. The neck's been cleaned up. But you can't hide them shoulders from me, look. Flat chested. Emily, Hampshire, walking. Houston, we have a problem. Emily, Hampshire's got no gates. I'm out of pictures. Emily, Hambley, Rice. A pink ferry. Yeah, we got nothing on this one. Are you in the back file, Emily? You know what? He's in the back file with 3 gates. I'm telling you, they're removing gates. Schitt's Creek. There you go. We're up Shit Creek without a paddle. See you later. Better Call Saul. Bob Odenkirk. I've definitely done that one. Rhea Seehorn. We've done that one. Jonathan Banks. Baldhead. Michael Mando. Man. Son of Man Code. MM33 Father. Patrick Fabian. The Fabian Society. Giancarlo Esposito. Never heard of that one. Let's have a look, so. Oh, Schitt's Creek. I better cut it out. 1 second. Paste. No. Schitt's Creek. There you go. Create. Lovely. Right, next one. Better Call Saul. Bob Odenkirk. Obviously in the club. We just seen her in the last Breaking Bad one. So this will be quick. Let's paste that one. In search, Bob Odenkirk. My head does not look like a sodden Tic Tac. Is that a squashy face or is the face spread? Men get bigger triangles. When drawing a triangle through a male's face, from the eyes to the top lip, I get a wider, bigger triangle than I do when looking at a woman. The reason for this is a man's face fills the skull. A woman's face does not fill the skull. She's got this giant 5 head. Looking straight at Bob, you see a squashy face, small triangle, squashy face with a giant 5 head. Not forgetting the high set ears. Isn't it strange? Bob Odenkirk. Soft open eyes, pink lips, high set ears, 5 head, dial informations, sharp A forehead, no Adam's apple, no trachea, no mastoids. Final answer, it's a girl walking. In full mints, we've just seen Bob Odenkirk. In full mints. Crafting a Bigfoot. Bob Odenkirk. She's in the back file anyway, aren't you, Bob? Let's add you to this list. Bob Odenkirk. There's plenty of gates on this one. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks for playing CSI. 2 the same there. What was you thinking? Oh no, they're not the same. Foot down, foot up. Look. Bob Odenkirk. Thanks. We're going to get this one out of the way. We've done it many times. Rhea Seehorn. Look at the shoulders on that damn thing. You can literally stand a Big Mac a large Coke and fries on each shoulder, look. A man has the whip span on shoulders of 3 heads. I could cut that head out, I can place it there, and I can place it there, look. 3 head whips across the shoulders. Women have 2.5, and the shoulders slant inward to the arm. Rhea Seahorn, are you in the back file, Rhea? I'm sure you are. There's a great picture. Just give me Rhea Seahorn again. There's a great picture of Rhea Seahorn in a TV show, and his neck, oof, paste. Rhea Seahorn, images. This will be a fast one as well because we've already done this one. Who's got the bigger face? It's this one, look. That face fills that skull. That face does not fill that skull. It's a cannonball, look. It's as wide as it is long. Cross section of the face. Not the boniest of men, I'll give you that. One-eyed symbolism. The Bible says that they will wink their eye at you. You see? Again and again, I can prove. Oh my gosh! Shadowcaster, large, low-set ears, deep-set eyes with brow bone. Rhea Seahorn walking. Final answer. It's a bloke. Jimmy Kimmel's alley. Not a good shot. That's better. Jimmy Kimmel's alley. Straight legs. Knees together. Space between his feet. Nope. That one. Straight legs. Knee punching forward. Foot punching forward towards 6 o'clock. Rhea Seahorn. That's no good. That one we've already seen. Feet together. Massive feet. Hello. Wildlife and Fisheries. He's got big feet, this one, hasn't he? And there we go. Absolutely final answer. Straight legs, knees together. It's a man. But when's the last time you wore a silk suit, Peter? Never! That's right, Marv. Because I'm a dude. That one there. Oh, look. When's the last time you wore a leather dress, Peter?
Spandex. All spandex. Where's the spandex section?
We're done. Rhea Seahorn's a dude. Thanks for playing CSI with me. You should be in the back file, right, Rhea? He is. There he is. Rhea Seahorn. 5 gates lot. Next. Jonathan Banks. Definitely an egghead. Look at that 5 head. Oh, let's get a bigger picture of it. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. What are they feeding you? Someone said put bars to it and make it into a song. It don't belong to me. That's Phoebe or Friends. Smelly cat. Oh, smelly cat. What are they feeding you? A squashy face. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. 5 head. High set ears. Close set coffee bean eyes. Pink lips. Sloping jawline. I agree. She looks like Jonathan Pryce as well. She looks like the Pope. They look like a lot of people. But she's not widest in the cheekbones. She might have had a cheekbone implant there, but it's not like mine. She's got eye set ears. She's got a 5 head. From the corner of the eye, the skull bellows outwards. Distance between the eye and ear is further away than that of a real man, because a man's eyes are further out, closer to his ears lot. A woman's eyes are just a little bit further away. Look at the distance between the eye and the edge of the skull. Look at the difference between the eye and the edge of the skull. Are you following this? Every day we look at the skeleton because it fascinates me. Pink lips, Cupid's bow, deep philtrum, close set eyes, bellowing 5 head, high set ears, lacking a jawbone. Jonathan Banks is biologically female on skull check. We're going to need paste. We're going to need gates, Jonathan. Walking. From Flamingo / Digwer. She's got a funny gait right there, hasn't she? Doesn't look very male. It could be though, because he's out in the street. But usually they're surrounded by, I call them flash mobs. You know when you've seen these videos where flash mobs of people start dancing, or flash mobs of people start playing music together, or singularly, and then all join in like an orchestra. Same thing. They walk around with flash mobs of flip-flops, so the gaits don't stand out. right there. Jonathan Banks, full mince. Is that Jonathan's husband? He's a short ass with big feet, isn't he, that one? Broad shoulders, John. Was that you there? It is, but it's not a good shot. There's another one there, like inline footfall. Giant five-head. We're done. Jonathan Banks is also biologically female. Should be in the backfield. Oh, I might not have this one. Jonathan Banks walking. We might have to go back for the gates. There's hardly any pictures though. Which one was it? That was no good, was it? No good. That one from look how baggy the trousers are to hide the diamond lot. There's a diamond in there. I can still see it on the silhouette of your leg. The way the tailor's folded the creases, the seams. Look, feet out at 8 and 4. Women stand with the feet pointing outwards. Did it. Jonathan Banks, stinking of a fuss. She's not there. Unbelievable. I don't think we've got this one. Street. I can't believe I ain't got Jonathan Banks. She's got no gates. I'll have to go to the show. Look at the woman. I see Roy Schneider from Jaws. Look at the bellowing five head. Look how it bellows outwards at the edges of the eyes. Look. The bashful face of a woman. And again, look, the bashful face. The squashy, bashful face of a woman. Oh, tell me you're a Mason. The hidden hand. Whoever that is, look. From Flamingo. That's definitely a girl, that one, isn't it? I've got no gates. Unbelievable. Are you in the back file? She's definitely not in the back file. Jonathan Banks stiffing me. Oh, well, I don't know. I can't believe it. What should I do? It doesn't happen very often, especially with a big star like Jonathan. It's quite a big name, isn't he? Bus, no. Airport, Peter, last chance. Maybe wife. Airport. Oh, she is in the airport. There's one. Right there, in line. That's nice. Small feet as well. I've got one gate. That's the only gate for Jonathan Banks. Oh. That's not you, though. Ah, yes. Jonathan Banks, you beauty, full mince. I've got you now, Jonathan. That's for sure. You're not escaping me again. You can go on the list. Save image. 2 gates. Any more? Wow, let me go back to that other one. The airport picture there. Is any more from that set? Yeah, but they're not Jonathan Banks. Look at that. From Digwa. Shoulder tilt. Arms akimbo. Feet at 4 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Again with a squashy face. Final answer. Jonathan Banks is biologically female. Proven by the way she walks. I got you this time, Jonathan. You might have escaped me the last 2 times. But you didn't get away from me this time. I just want your face. I like that one. It's a little bit tilted. We'll take that one. No, it's blurred. Let's go back. We'll take that one. Jonathan Banks. Save images. Done. Close. Michael Mando. MM33. Sun and Man code. Which Sun and Man, I hear you say? Jesus wash away my troubles. Why? 5 head, widest in the hairline, high set ears, beautiful eyes, pink lips, hot dog eating lips. Look, he had a jawbone. There's no neck, there's no trachea, there's no mastoids, there's no place to put Mama's spicy meatball. That is a girl. Look at those pink lips, high set ears, beautiful, beautiful eyelashes. Look, you make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has been Sprung. Yeah, final answer. That's a girl. Look at the beautiful eyelashes. Michael Mando. Are you in the back file, Michael? Copy. Open. Paste. Paste. Search. Whilst it searches for Michael, we'll go gate shopping. Is that his boyfriend? We're done. Look at those clavicles. And then here, look. Absolutely nothing. When I got there, the cupboard was bare. When I got to him, I could see he was a shim. Again, curvy legs and hips. That is a woman. That is a woman. Oh, look at those eyelashes. We're done. Michael Mando walking. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, why has it got B there? Walking. That's bad. Oh, look at that leg on the beach. Shame I can't see your footprints. Shoulders tilted, arms akimbo. Today's word is titties. No gates. Ooh, no, standing. Oh, no, still standing. Ah, gotcha. I didn't think I was going to get her. Right there, the full mince. There's no denying it. Michael Mando, you're not in the back file. Let's take this one as well then. Save image. Save that image. Save. Any more? No more. Look at those. Look at the house between her legs. Or church steeple. You can see it as a church steeple as well. Straight and then the roof and the spire and then out and down again. You get the shape of a house or a steeple between a woman's legs because of the shape of her thighs. And again, look at the church steeple or the house shape. Look at the shape of them thighs. Chicken noms to my bum look big in this. It sure does. Sugar chops. Street. Again, the full mince of a woman. Let's take this. Right there, she's doing the dirty baffo. There's a nice one there, but I can't see it. Look, legs are cut off. A little bit closer there. I'll take it because I can see the angles. I can see the queue line. There's another one there. Lovely. Feet 8 and 4. Diamond forming in the legs. Look. Look at the diamond right here. Look between the legs. See it? We're done. I don't need any others. 3 perfect female gates. Just need your face. I'll take that one. Done. Michael Mando fails forensics. Next. Patrick Fabian. I don't think so. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. That's a 5-head. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. What are they? Is that spread? Is that spread with a short forehead or is it squashed with a 5-head? You decide. You got 2 answers. Is that his son? What's going on? I met Patrick Fabian on the Bakerloo line. Is that meant to be a girl? Close set eyes, high set ears, pink lips, 6 teeth on show, 5-head, widest in the hairline. Adam's raisin implant that doesn't turn when the chin turns. Look, we're done. Patrick Fabian. Well, Fabian, 2 first names. I've met a Fabian. Fabienne. A nice house between those legs. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, we're scraping the barrel here. Next, Giancarlo Esposito. Copy. Open. Paste. Away she goes. Giancarlo Esposito. She's got beautiful open eyes, soft open eyes, no brow bone, high set ears, widest in hairline. She reminds me of Barack Obama a bit. Is that her when she was younger? Look at those eyelashes. And again, those eyelashes. She's beautiful. Chocolatey filled eyes. Papa got a sweet tooth tonight. Open eye socket. Tiny cheekbone, look. Nothing like a man. Doesn't jut out here at the edge, look. because she's widest at the top. Again, FTM walked into the bar, wide long face. Giancarlo Esposito. I've never heard. Oh, he's the bad one, isn't he? In Breaking Bad, isn't he? Is it that one? Is that one? Oh, look at that. We're done. That's a woman. Final answer. Sloping jawline, pointed chin, pink lips. Beautiful small smile. Those eyelashes are killing me. High set ears. And a 5 head. Look at the rounded. Look at the shape of the eye socket. Look, it's rounded. You can literally see the shape of the eye socket, right? You can literally see the shape of the eye socket. Not this one, look. The rectangular one. The almond / pear-shaped one. Rounded eye socket. Rounded eye socket. High set ears. We're done. Esposito is a woman. According to the skull, let's prove it on the gate. If she's got any. I don't think she has. I don't think she's famous enough. She stands like it. She's a little girl, isn't she? Look at the state of those legs. Couldn't stand straight if she tried. Ooh, nearly got you. Gotcha. Right there, inline footfall. Giancarlo. Oh, do you know what? We have got her anyway. Giancarlo Esposito. Right there. We've got her anyway. And again from Digwa. Full mince with diamond in that leg. And another one. Foot kicked out. Foot. Look at them both. Both feet kicked out towards 8. Both feet towards 4. Both are women. We don't need to see your face. We can do it by the gait. We don't need to see your gait. We can do it by your face. We like both. When we're proving, we like both. People are like, stop doing celebrities, start doing normal people. What's the point? I know what normal people look like. Why does it even bother me? These bother me. Normal people don't bother me. These liars bother me. Sincerely, they do. He's got a big head. That fella there. Huge head. We're done. This is a woman. Final answer. Westworld. Oh, let me cut that one out. Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul. Come on, give me that picture. Where are you? A little bit more. I'll do it. Create. Better Call Saul. Right. Let's come back up. Evan Rachel Wood. Wood's not a first name. There. Jeffrey Wright. 3 right. Ed Harris. 2 first names. Tandy Newton, that was the name of that actress I couldn't think of the other day. James Marsden. Tessa Thompson, Son of Man Code. Close window. Evan Rachel Wood. Copy. Open. Paste. Paste. Evan Rachel Wood. It's a blockhead. Rectangular eyes, look. Open the images. Neck a clock. Get the images. Neck a clock. It looks like Gillian Anderson there. Broad shoulders. Broad enough to stand a Big Mac, a Coke and fries on. Flat chested. That reminds me, I forgot to put the ironing board away. Large, low set ears, look. Huge cheekbones. Rectangle shaped eyes. A short forehead. Short, wide. Widest in the middle. Square jawline, look. Chin's been feminized. The Adam's apple's been shaved. But that right there is a dude. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. A man crossing his legs over. A real woman. There's the truth. Man. What they don't do is keep it up. When they know the pictures are being taken, they can cross the legs over and walk like a woman. A man can. A woman can walk like a man by opening her knees. Doesn't look the same. But when they're not watching and you've got paparazzi or they just don't care, the true gait comes around, look. And you'll see it every single time. Straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, knees together. Space between the feet. There's no break, look. There's no diamond forming. There's no Digwa. There's no flamingo foot. Just straight legs, knees together, pushing straight forward. Big gangly arms, look. 40% on the leg, 60% on the arms, look. Divide the body. It's not 50-50. And again, the straight legs. Final answer. Evan Rachel Wood is a dude. Open. Oh, we didn't finish that one. What is it? Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul. Hang on. I didn't put anybody else in. I should have done. Right. Where am I? Oh yeah. Open. Evan Rachel Wood. First one up. Big square blockhead. Done. Next. Jeffrey Wright. What a 5 head. Dial M for Masons. Soft close set eyes. Images. That is absolutely a tic-tac, right? Sloping jawline, pink lips, high set ears, close set eyes, vertical 5. Look at those pink lips. You have got to be kidding me. Let's take your name, put you in a back file, Jeffrey. Copy, open, paste. Paste. Search. Jeffrey Wright. Looks like she's been pan-handled, right? Hit in the face with a frying pan. Because she's got a squashy face. Her chin does not surpass the forehead because the forehead's flat. It doesn't jut outwards and then slope backwards like a man's. We've got a Getty image telling you that you're looking at a woman with a beard. Even if you don't believe what I'm saying. The vertical 5 head should tell you there's something wrong. The face is small. The lips are pink. The ears are high. And she's widest in the hairline, not the cheekbones. There's no Adam's apple. There's no clavicles. There's no place to put a meatball. The answer's staring you in the face. Are you paying attention in class? Are you looking at the girl in the red dress? Sloping Nana's shoulders. It's a shame that diamond. That's not got his feet in, I mean. Jeffrey Wright. There's a nice one. It's offset again. Shopping. Can't quite see it. Stands like a girl. Jeffrey Wright, you're in the back file, Jeff. Still looking. Houston, we may have a problem. Jeffrey's got no gates. Look at those pink lips. Jeffrey's got no gates. I don't know if she's here. Let's have a look. Street. Oh, she has got some gates. Look at the state of that. Arms akimbo, ski with legs. Look at that. Who broke your left foot? Who your right foot from my position? Who broke your leg, Jeffrey? Oh, there she is. Jeffrey, right. Jeffrey. Right there. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates. Jeffrey. I can see it better there. It is in line. It's just offset a bit. Andy Warhol. I don't think that's Andy Warhol. Is that someone playing Andy Warhol? Look at that gate. Yeah, we're done. Jeffrey Wright's a girl. Thanks, my CSI. Next. Ed Harris. She got really soft eyes, Ed Harris. Again, reminds me of Bruce Willis. You put a load of bald women in that slot of Ed Harris's head. No, don't take me there. Images. Ed Harris. 5 Ed. Soft close set eyes, pink lips, high set ears. And there's your woman. Small face. Pink lips, high set ears. Vertical 5 head. She bellows from the corner outwards, look. Distance from the eye to the ear is further and greater than that of the man they married, look. The big face, the little face, the small head, the 5 head. Ed Harris played Christos in Christos again in the Truman Show. The Christos. You know, there's so many things that point me towards Jesus. And I agreed, they could set all these things up for me to think about in this way, but they hate Jesus. They do. Nearly all of them do. Some of them can speak about him and pretend that they love him, but they hate him. We're supposed to join them all in hell, the fallen. Jesus is my redemption. He might not be for you, that's fine. But he's definitely mine. Sloping shoulder, twisted hips. A house between the legs, look at the shape, the church steeple. The broken leg pointing out towards 4. Ed Harris, biological female. Proven by the way she minces when I can find a full mince. Well, that is a full mince actually, it's just a little bit off. Ed Harris. Hawking. Are you in the back file, Ed? He should be. Of course she is. Ed Harris. Bink. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gates. Well, we don't need any more. You've seen them, right? Ed Harris. Is that Rolf Harris? Yeah. Ed Harris in the background. Look at that 5 Ed. A bloke crossing his legs over. A woman trying to keep her legs apart, look. But the foot and knee still kick towards 4. Ed Harris. Final answer. It's a girl. Thanks for playing CSI. Next. Tandy Newton. Copy. There's loads of people that look like this one. Mylene Class. I used to think this person was beautiful. I really did. I thought she was gorgeous. And now I can see a big square jaw. I can literally see man jaw. The wide face. The face fills the skull nicely. It's not squashed in any way. The mouth is wide. The cheeks are absolutely huge. Ignore the fake tatters, boys. Getty Images tells you it's a bloke. Huge cheekbones, huge shoulder bone, flat chested, big meatball knuckles, look. Don't look at the baps. Look at the clavs. Look at the thick clavicles. The neck looks like a tree growing out of the ground, look. Because of the clavicles. The flat ground and a tree stump. Think of a tree stump growing out of the ground. And that's what a man's neck looks like. Tom Cruise. Look at the size of his jaw compared to Thomasina. Thomasina's got nothing, look. Hello, Debbie Webby. We're done. That is an absolute blockhead. A huge face. It is not 50-50, is it? Chin to thigh ratio. Flat chested. Broad shouldered. Long arms. Man. Male face. Final answer. Tandy Newton. Should be in the back file. Shut up. Alright, let's get rid of Tandy because I know I've spelt that wrong. I can just tell. Newton will find you. Whilst it searches for Tandy Newton, we'll go on to the next one. James Marsden. It's a girl. Final answer. How do I know? Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. Pink lips. High set ears. 5 head. Flat 5 head. Widest in the hairline. No neck. No trachea. No Adam's apple. She's a girl. Right there. Titties! Honker, honker. Sloping jawline. Pointed chin. Pink lips. All day long. All day, all day. Watch them all fall down. Big arm, big face. Small face, pretty face. James Marsden walking. Oh, James is in the crapper. Right there. Male, legs and feet and knees. Look, straight legs, knees together. Not straight legs. Feet not spaced. Together, sorry. There, in line, heel and toe. Foot, 8 o'clock. Foot, 4 o'clock. Full mince, straight legs, knees together, space between the feet, not here, full mince. And we're done. James Marsden, fails forensics, biological woman. Proven. Proven by the way she walks. Tandy Newton, are you in the back file? If not, we'll search James Marsden. Newton, Isaac Newton, Tandy Newton, I spelt it wrong. There you go, what's this show called? I've forgotten what I'm doing. Westworld. Is this Westworld? Westworld. Westworld. Done. Next. Tandy Newton. James Marsden. Final one. Tessa Thompson, Son of Man Code. Look at his cheekbones. We're done. That's a bloke. Final answer. Square jawline, large ears, rectangular far part eyes, short sloping forehead, look. Everything lines up here, look. Instead of it being drawn inwards like an egg, this is supposed to draw all the way in from the cheek, not the jawline, from the cheek. We're done. This is a bloke with big hands. He has got some big. Look at the demon in that kneecap. He has got some big hands, hasn't he? Wide mouth. Once on a log was a little bullfrog. Look at his gun. You've got to be kidding me. They're like howitzers. Are you kidding me? That arm there, if it slapped you, would have beat ball knuckles and the big hand. If that arm slapped you, it would knock you into next week. It would cost you £3.76 to get home on a bus. We're done. This is a bloke. Thompson, son of Man Code. I really want to talk to my friend who's a Thompson about Amanda. Why is that not searching? There. Straight legs, knees together. Look at the bony ass knees again. Oh, and again. Hello, wildlife and fishery. We're done. Straight legs, knees together, space between the big feet. She's a big girl behind her, though, in the female Bigfoot look. Trying to walk like a woman. There's a real woman, look. Knee and foot outwards. This knee is coming straight through, look. It's not bending outwards like this one is. There's a real woman. There's a real man. Well, I say a real man. They're biological man and woman. They're just not the real McCoy, are they? Again, straight legs, knees together. Tessa Thompson, final answer is a dude. Done. What was that called? Westworld. 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 WW. 33 father. In the show's name. Let's come back to class. Let's open up a new window. Let's go for requests. Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds. And again, for all those people that don't pay attention, if you put the @ sign and then G2, it literally, G23, G2 will bring my name up, look, like that. G2G, Pancho Pete. If you click on that, it spells my name out for you. If you put a space before it, it won't work. This is what people do. They don't notice what they're doing. Hi doesn't work. Oh, it does work. Unbelievable. Even with a space. That's how you get my attention. If you can't be asked to light the name up so I can see it, I don't pay attention to none of this. Right? I can't even see it. I'm almost blind to it. Doris Day. I swear I've done Doris Day. Double D. Jupin Delight. Doris Day. Jupin Delight. Bink. Open. Next. Doris Day. Noel Fielding. Noel Fielding. Long face. Beautiful eyes. Noel Fielding's got beautiful eyes. Ben Shepherd. Haven't we done Ben Shepherd the other day? Ben Shepherd. English television. Or maybe not. Ben Shepherd. Next. Steve Backshaw. I swear I've done Steve Backshaw. You're winding me up. Steve Backshaw. This one. Noel Edmonds, Emma Patton. Noel Edmonds, Emma Patton. Noel Edmonds, Emma Patton. Emma. What? Patton. News presenter. Open. Giles Brandworth. I think it's I, isn't it? Giles, like that. Giles Brandworth. Oh no, you was right, my bad. Bink, next. Is that it? I think that's it, isn't it? I think so. Oh no, Giles Corran. Giles Corran. British Commonwealist. Open that one. Brian Harvey, 2 first names. Peter Andre, 2 first names. Brian Harvey. Peter Andre's already been done. Pay attention in class, Jordan. Next, Tim Westwood. Is that the DJ? Tim Westwood. Close to eyes. Kate Abdo. Kate Abdo. Kate Abdo. Broadcaster. He's got an Adam's apple. Is that it? I think that's it from Kate Abdo. Let's have a quick look. You think I'd find it funny? I haven't seen it. Amy Lee, 2 first names. Amy Lee. Amy Lee. American singer-songwriter. Any more? Is that it? We're done. Gabba Matty, yeah, we've done them ones. Let's get rid of that. Oops. Let's come back to class. Open, says me, Debbie Reynolds. Back file. Copy, open, paste, paste. Oh, you bitch. Give me that again. Copy, open, back file, and paste. Paste, Debbie Reynolds. Searching Debbie Reynolds. I don't know this person. Singer, dancer. Singing in the Rain. Oh, I know that film. Did she sing Singing in the Rain? I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. There's clouds in the sky. She's got closer eyes. I'm singing. That's Carrie Fisher. And I'm dancing. She's a girl. In the rain. Closer eyes, 5 head, widest in the hairline. That's a man face right there. Debbie Reynolds. Well, let's just go straight to Walking. Walking, because it's an old one. Oh, we have got him. Are you in a back file, Debbie? I think you might be. Oh, you are. Singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain. 1, 2, 3, 4 male gates. 1 male gate. 2 male gates. I don't know who these people are, but I've got major problems with their gates. Look, it's a Getty image. Straight legs. That one's breaking out. Look, the man is breaking outwards. Is that Debbie Reynolds? It is. Straight legs, knees together. One final one puts you in the crapper, if I can find it. I don't think I'm going to. Oh, maybe there. Oh, it is. Straight legs, knees together. Debbie Reynolds is a dude. Final answer. See you later. Open up. Debbie Reynolds, that's going to be quick, in it. 2 minutes maybe, not even that. Paste. Debbie Reynolds, bye. Next. I'm singing and I'm dancing in the rain. Post. Next, Doris Day. Duping Delight, DD. Open. Paste. Doris Day. We are looking at images. It's a big face. It's a wide smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 teeth on show. Ronald Reagan. How come Doris Day's got a bigger jawline and bigger teeth than Ronald Reagan? And further apart eyes. There it is. Shadow casting jaw. Male grin. Male eyes. Thick brow bone casting over. Remember, they've shaved it down, but it's still there. Men in corsets. Yeah. Doris Day with Clint Eastwood. Look at that 5 head and the closer eyes. FGM walked into the bar and the bartender said, "Why the long face? Why the long face?" We're looking at Doris Day with his broad shoulders and his flat chest and his big hands. Did she marry Clint Eastwood or did she have an affair with him? Oh, he was in a movie together. Doris Day walking. I'm singing and I'm dancing in the rain. Doris Day trying to walk like a woman. There's a real woman. Look at the separation of the knees. Look at the feet. Look at that slight diamond you can see there. Not here though. This one, it's still a girl. Pants are too high. They've just caught it in mid-stride. Doris Day. Are you in a back file, Doris? course she is. Doop de doop doo doop de doop de doop doo de doop de doop de doop doo. Doris Day, 4 male gates. Paste. Post. Let's come back to class. Doris Day. Can we find those other gates? No, we can't. Do I care? No. Is that Doris Day? We're done. Straight legs, knees together. That's a man. Doris Day. Look at the girl on the bike. Look at the position of her knees and feet. We're done. Doris Day fails forensics. Next. Let's cut you out as well, Doris. Do 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 do. Doris Day. Create. Next. Bink. It was Noel Fielding. I was supposed to do that one, wasn't I? Noel Fielding. Let's bring you back down to the start. Noel. Copy. Open. Back file. Paste. Search for Noel Fielding. Images. We're looking at Noel Fielding. She had beautiful eyes. She's got a soft, sloping, rounded chin and jawline look. Pink lips. Strange nose. She must come from that country I'm not allowed to mention. Hamster cheeks. Soft, sloping jawline. Soft, beautiful eyes. 5 head. There's a great gate in that one, isn't there? Where is it? That's not it. Where is it? Oh, it could be anyone. She wears them jeans all the time. Noel Fielding. Small, hot dog eating mouth. Long philtrum. Close set eyes. Rosy cheekbones. Soft face look. Really soft. Your boyfriend's got a nice jawbone. No, he has, hasn't he? That one. Rounded, soft. Close set eyes. Small dentures. Bloke on the left. Alison Hammond. Look at those teeth versus that mouth. You got no chance. Look how small the teeth are. Noel Fielding fails facial forensics. Go straight to walking. In the back file, not there. Game over. Noel Fielding. There she is. Open. Noel Fielding. Bink. Paste. Noel Fielding. Post. Come back to class. That's not you. Where's Noel gone? There she is. Noel Fielding in full mints. There's another one. In full mints with shoulder tilt. From Digwa. Straight-legged man on the right, look. Straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. From Digwa, look at a broken leg kicking towards 8 o'clock. Full mints on the left, full march on the right. From Digwa, foot and knee at 8 o'clock. It's a bloke, look, straight legs, knees forward. No, look at the diamond in there. It's supposed to look like an isosceles triangle. And there, nice poncho. Got the red shoes on. You all know what that means, right? Pitiful! Dirty bastards. I hope God sends you on an express elevator to hell. I really do. It's not hatred, it's wishful thinking. Although I do hate paedophiles, I've got to say. I really do. Total disdain for them. It's part of prison life. I was a bad lad when I was young. I went to prison twice. And I'll tell you now, those feckers on the twos, they put them on the second floor where I was, are horrible, horrible people. Nasty, vile human beings. Anybody who touches a child in any way, shape or form, I don't care whether it's spiritually, sexually, physically, you wouldn't do it to a real man like me. That's the difference. Because we fight back. The children can't fight back, and that's why they take them. The innocence. And then they steal their innocence as well, right? If there's any truth to any of it, you know, all the red shoes and the Pizzagate and all, if there's any truth to it all, I hope you all rot in hell. I do. I'm not being hatred. I want justice. I want justice for them children. I want God to punish the life out of you. Noel Fielding. Final answer, it's a girl. with 6 female, 3, 5, 6 female gates. We're done. Noel Fielding. Let's cut you out. $444 for the truth. 4 minutes 44, is it? Noel Fielding. Ben Shepherd next. The Shepherd. You know, Ben's not a shepherd. I'm more of a shepherd than you, Ben. If you do anything, you're a shepherd for Satan. You shepherd the people away from God. Shepherding them straight into hell, into the gates of hell. Because the Lamb, the people are trusting. That's why God refers to Jesus as the Lamb of God. You know, there's lots of things about Jesus that just, oh my God. Laminin, when you study the human body, endocannabinoid is a system that builds everything. The one that binds it all together is called laminin. Laminin. Guess what structure laminin is? Laminin. Is that how you say it? Laminin. Is that right? Laminin. Structure. Laminin. What are the fucking chances of it? Go on. Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. Jesus died on the cross. Is the one that is our salvation. He binds us all together and joins us in heaven with Father. What are the chances that the main structure that binds everything in the human body together is called laminin? Laminin. And then on top of that, it's shaped like a fucking cross. There were loads of reasons I am drawn to Christ. It's not Christ Jesus, it's Jesus Christ. Only the inverts say Christ Jesus. The Masons call him Christ Jesus, not Jesus Christ. You can't call him Jesus. I don't care. I'll call him what I call him. I'll call God what I call him. I understand the Yahweh thing. I really do. But when I breathe in, it doesn't feel like I'm going, Yahweh, Yahweh. It doesn't sound like that when I'm breathing. I just, in, out. It doesn't feel like, that doesn't sound like Yahweh to me, the way you describe it. However, if that is what it means, that's quite a blessing from God, that every breath I take, I breathe his name in and out of me. That's a wonderful thing. But in my head, I feel like I've gone to Yahweh, to La La Land. I don't feel like I'm saying, Yah. It doesn't feel like that. But if that is truly what it means, God's a wonderful creator, isn't he? Because therefore, everything that breathes says his name every single second of the day. I say Yahweh, if that's what I'm saying. If that's true. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't sound like that to me, the way it's been described. But if it's true, Father, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I sit with hope. Hope that my friends and family will wake up to this the way I did. I have faith that Christ will restore them to the way they should be. Because I can't do it. I may have done it for some of you. You may be the mountain that I moved. I don't know. For the natural people I'm talking about, not the fake lying shitheads. Excuse my language. That is... I'm going to have to wait and see, aren't I? We get, if I'm lucky, I get 75 years, 75 Christmases. I've had 53 of them. I've got to hold my grandson. I've got to hold my son. Everything that God wanted me to do, I believe I've done. I've recreated. I created a child in my image, but in the spirit of God. And now I'm going to repeat the process with my grandson. And so will he, Horatio. He'll be a child of God. When he gets to school, he will run rings around teachers. You better be ready for this. All you practicing teachers right now, all you studying and learning to become a teacher, 5 years from now, my grandson's going to enter your realm. And at 5 years old, he's going to know that gravity is a theory. that evolution is a theory, that the Big Bang is a theory, and none of it is provable. It's all got missing links and lies, and it's all circular arguments all the way round. My boy, my son's boy, will stand before you at 5 years old and run rings around you. I promise you. For the next 5 years, I am going to train him in flat earth. I will train him in trans investigations. He will know a man and a woman at 5 years old. Horatio knew him at 12. But my grandson, Harrison, he's going to know you from 5. By the time he gets to school, he'll be able to spot you in school, you hidden teachers. I'm not talking about the open teachers. I'm talking about the lying, deceiving, deceitful liars that are pushing evolution and all this bullshit on normal, natural children like my grandson, and it won't wash. It won't work. He will batter you with intelligence. You'll have to send him out of class like you did Horatio at 5 years old instead of 12. For 2 years of Horatio's life, from 12 to 14, he spent in a separate class for naughty kids. He wasn't naughty, he just didn't accept the mainstream lies, and he called the teachers out when they was lying in front of other pupils. He made other pupils question stuff, and that's why you put him in the naughty class. Well, Harrison, I'll tell you now, sunshine, you're going to end up a lot of times in the naughty class, mate. When you watch this video back, they'll stand next to any shoddy, shitey wall possible, because Freemasons love Freemasonry. Short sloping shoulders, no mama's meatball, pink lips, close set eyes, high set ears. This is a woman. Ben Shepherd. Giant ass. Does my bum look big in this? Yes, Ben, because you're a woman. But they only put women on men's magazines. They only put women on men's magazines. How do I know it's a woman? By the way she walks. Foot and knee kicked out towards 8 and 4 o'clock. Slight shoulder tilt, slight hip twist. The real man is right there. The one with the big shoulders, the real big shoulders. The small face, the big face. Ben Shepherd. Absolutely biologically female. Close set eyes, high set ears, sloping jawline, even though it's had a chin implant. Getty Images. There's the husband. Right there. It's neck o'clock. Chin to tie ratio. Chin to tie ratio. A place to put mama's spicy meatball. Trachea, mastoids, it's all there. Wide ass cheekbones. Ben Shepherd, give me your name. Let's put you in the back file. Copy, paste. I know you're there anyway. Did I do Noel Fielding? I did. Paste, Ben Shepherd. Let's open up that. Ready to go. Ben Shepherd, walking. Biologically, facially, she's a female. Right there, game over. You can tell the difference of a man and woman just by the way they walk. You can also tell it by the distance in their eyes. There are people out there that will tell you the skulls don't work. That person that I blocked on Twitter earlier on said, you can make the skull fit. Yeah, you can make the skull fit. You can force fit a male into a female's face, into a natural female's face. You can force fit the female into a natural male's face, but that's not what I do. I educate people in the difference in a man and woman's face so that we don't need the triangles. We don't need these skulls. We can see these skulls without these templates. So you can force fit as many skulls as you like into real women's faces and real men's faces. But a real transvestigator, he doesn't need them. He looks without them. If the face doesn't look like that, it's a man. If the face doesn't look like that, it's a woman. It's that simple. Ben Shepherd's a woman, final answer. Straight-legged husband with a long neck and the long arms. There's your break. Look, there's your Breaking Bad. 4 o'clock, knee and foot. And it happens all the time. Straight legs, knees together. Not straight legs, knees not together. Because he's trying to walk like a woman, a man lot. But it creates this stupid ski with legs. The Tom Cruise stand, as I call it. When Tom Cruise stands sideways. Ben Shepherd, final answer. It's a girl. Accept it or don't accept it. It's your choice. Ben Shepherd's not there. You got to be kidding me. Ben Shepherd. I swear I've done Ben Shepherd. 1 second. I didn't close that window, did I? Ben S. Search again. Ben Shepherd. Oh, shut it. I could have sworn I've done Ben Shepherd. I'm just going to open that window again just for a second. He might be there anyway. The next one up is Steve Backshall. Now, you know, people say that this is Steve Irwin. Are you off your fucking tiny mind that you think that this is Steve Irwin with plastic surgery? It's another female skull. That's why he looks like Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin was tiny. Steve Backshall's quite a lot bigger than Steve Irwin. Taller, thicker woman. Steve Irwin was tiny. Steve Backshall with the bingo wings. Look at the bingo wings. They're muscles. No, they're bingo wings. Men's muscles are on top of their arm, not on the bottom of their arm. Women's are on the bottom of their arm. Let's come back. Ben Shepherd. Let's see if you're in that back file, Ben, real quick. Ben, come here. Ben Affleck, Ben Barnes, Ben Shapiro. Oh, yeah, that's close. Ben Smith, Robert Smith, Ben Miller, Ben McKenzie, Ben Kingsley, Ben Miller, Ben Simmons, Ben Stein. Who are we looking for? Ben Shepherd. I knew I'd done it. There's two of them. Bloody two of them, look. And it didn't find Ben Shepherd. I don't know why, because both of them are spelt correctly. Ben Shepherd, paste. Fails forensics, look. Come back to class. So, they say that this is Steve Irwin. Let's just bring up a picture of Steve Irwin, shall we, quickly? Steve Irwin. Remember, Jimmy Savile would sooner have you believe that she's a paedophile rather than she's a woman. That's the story that they put out. There are people out there that believe Steve Irwin. Let's bring this down. Watch. I want to get a big picture. Let's bring it to a big picture. Let's get a good picture of you, Steve. She's really feminine, this one, isn't she? Steve Irwin with the hot dog eating mouth. Look. Hot dog formed. Pink lips, close to eyes. I want a real close picture of your face. There, that'll do. Steve Irwin. Can we get a single picture? Mother and daughter. Very similar. See, this one looks more like Steve Backshall than Mummy does. This one, because she's had the jaw implant. Steve Irwin didn't have a jaw implant. She got a soft, rounded jaw look with hamster cheeks. This one had the jawline infitted. Closer eyes, small dentures, high set ears, widest hairline, widow's peak. Can we get a better picture of that? There. There's Steve Irwin's face. There's Steve Backshall's face. You want me to believe that that is that? You got no chance. Let's get a bigger picture of Steve. There we go. You want me to believe this one with absolutely no jawbone, because she hasn't had a jawbone implant, versus the one with the jawbone implant is the same person. You have got no effing chance. That is not Steve Irwin. I don't care what anybody says. You're a lunatic. You're Dodson, son of Manco, Debbie Dodson. What a twat. I slept with Dimebag Darrell. Dimebag Darrell is on stage having a baby, you fat... Oh, never mind. Get myself wind up, look. Pudgy nose, closer eyes, crow's feet, eye set ears, no jawbone, no Adam's apple, no trachea. Steve Irwin is not Steve Backshall. They're not even close. They're not even close. This one's way bigger. Doing the Masonic triad hand signs. Steve Backshall. Young. This was Steve Backshall young. There she is. That's her young. Let's get a close-up of that face. Can we get a better one than that? That's the only one. Steve Backshall young there, right? Look. You can see it. Let's get Steve Irwin young. This just screws them all up the minute you go to pictures of them when they're young. Bing. That right there with a soft rounded jawbone, the blonde hair, the base and haircut, Steve Irwin versus Steve Backshall. You've got no chance. You see, this is what rips the Steve Irwin Backshall bollocks apart. Morgan Freeman is Jimi Hendrix. You just go to young pictures. Go to a young picture of them both and you'll disperse the lie in an instant. And you'll know whoever's telling you this is lying. Steve Backshall is definitely without... I'll bet you both my testicles and all the pennies I've got in the bank that this is not Steve Irwin. Never has been, never will be. She's got a squarer jaw. She's a bigger girl. She's got different coloured eyes. Yeah, you can get coloured contact lenses. They're a natural eyes. I don't care what you say. They're not She's not wearing contact lenses. The body does fool you, I agree. When you first start looking at these FTMs, the six-pack, the Adonis belt, once you start looking at the skeleton though, the clavicles are really thin and short, look, maybe 6 inches most. Tiny shoulder. The arm itself is hanging away from the body, look, on both sides, look. The shoulder pushes the arm away from the hips. When a woman isn't naturally big, her arms hang like this anyway. That's a pair of titties. Look, this titty is smaller than that titty. Look, she got one titty bigger than the other titty. It's a woman's trait. Women have one breast, one nipple bigger than the other. Where's that picture of him flexing? Steve back. Oh, let's get rid of Young. That's what's doing it. Where's that picture of him flexing? Gutted. I can't find a bingo wing picture. Steve Backshaw. Let's take your name, put you in the back file. Copy, open, paste. Steve Backshaw. Searching. Did I cut out Ben Shepherd? No, I didn't. Let's cut out Ben Shepherd real quick. Paste. Oh, Steve Backshaw. Ben Shepherd. Done. Create. Next. There's Steve Backshaw. 3 gates apparently. There's not many gates on this one. Open. Twitter. Tweet. Open. Back file. Steve Backshaw. 1, 2, 3. I got more gates on Steve Backshaw than I did Steve Irwin. I don't even think I can find Steve Irwin's gates. I think Shawnee's got them though. Right, there we go. Steve Backshaw, another biological woman, proven by the way she walks. She's got big chicken nom thighs, look. When a man stands like this with his legs apart, we get a triangle, we get a pyramid. We don't get a house look. A woman's legs, because the thighs are so big, her bum looks big in this, the chicken nom, it creates this house roof look. A church, if you imagine a church steeple, there look, or a house with a roof look, this is the shape that's created only between a woman's legs. Men, when we stand like that, we create triangles, pyramids, not houses. Whales sleep standing upright, look. Isn't that weird? Very strange. Where are we? Steve Backshaw with a Getty image that you're looking at a girl. They're all liars. They're all deceivers. He looks a bit like Gordon Ramsay to me there. Walking. Steve Backshaw. There's a nice one from Digwa. There's a full mince. Double full minces, look. 2 double minces. She's definitely mincing in the water there. I can tell by her hip. Look. You can tell by her hip she's mincing. Is that Steve Backshaw? Because if it is, that looks a bit feminine, doesn't it? On the Masai Mara. There was only 3 gates. I'm looking for one more. From Digwa again in the snow. Shame you didn't leave any footprints, Steve. Steve Backshaw. Way bigger than Steve Irwin. Way taller. Steve Backshaw, arms akimbo from Digwa. And we're done. Steve Backshaw is not Steve Irwin, but she is a woman. Steve Backshaw, open. Paste. Steve Backshaw. Lovely. Let's come back to class. Terry, look at the side. Look at Terry's deep set eyes. Do you know what he looks like there? He reminds me of Big Mike. A white version of Big Mike. Same head type. Steve Irwin. She was a crazy little girl, wasn't she? Grabbing snakes and crocodiles and all that. I like the South Park version when it's like, I'm going to grab the crocodile, I'm going to shove my finger up its butt. Yeah, they look very similar, don't they? Mummy and daughter. They look very similar. Lies. They're all liars. At the end of the day, Steve Irwin was transitioned without her consent. And then Steve Irwin went on to transition his daughter into a boy without her consent. Both become TV stars. Both have luxury lifestyles. Both worship Satan. The synagogue of Satan. We're done. Next. Noel Edmonds, 2 first names. Noel. There's no God. No L. There is no God. L is the name for God, right? Elohim. Did I put Steve Backshaw up? I did. We're going after Noel Edmonds. Take his name, copy it, slap it in the back file. Steve Backshaw. Paste. Noel Edmonds, searching images. Squashy face. Oh, squashy, arching eyebrows. 5 head, widest up top. High set ears, pink lips. I think she might have had a jaw. No, not much of one though. There's not much jaw there, look. Squashy face. She's definitely had... What the... She's got no nipples! Noel's got no nipples! I'm taking that picture. It's been a long time since I've seen a man with no nipples. Was it Exum? I thought Exum had a picture with no nipples as well. But there you go. If you want to explain to me like I'm 5 years old while Noel Edmonds has got no nipples and a pair of tits, well, that'd be nice. Because I've seen more meat on a sparrow's kneecap. I've seen thicker clavicles on a centipede. Till the cows come home. What does that say? Noel Edmonds, 76, wins Torso of the Week award. What, you failed to notice that he's got no nipples, though? Noel Edmonds. Are you in a bat file, Noel? I do. Look at that Adam's apple there. Look at that double pronger. Noel Edmonds. Oh, she's there. Not very good, though. Oh, that is not very good. Let's go to walking, see if we can find your gates. Did you like that? There. Full mints. Thanks for playing CSI with me. That's the same gate. Partial. That's a nice one. Full mints. Inline footfall. Savour the image. Noel with the big hips. Isn't it weird once you can see them? Very strange people. Did you win the jungle? Did Noel win the jungle? Tearfully recalls being in a dark place, blah, blah. Before a suicide attempt. These are lying bastards, a lot of them, I'm telling you. Apparently, on Noel's house party, Noel used to do a TV show on a Saturday night. It was a big show as well. Everyone watched it. And he used to go to normal people's houses and get them to do stuff. On this one occasion, they got a bungee jumper to do a bungee jump, and they didn't tie the bungee. Did it snap or was it not tied? I can't remember. But the contestant on his show died, and they shut the show down thereafter. As far as I'm concerned, it's just another psyop. I don't think any of it happens. Again. Oh, he's got a bit of a nipple there. But you can see his mastectomy scar. Look where the doctor has literally carved away the woman's breast. That's what that big shadow is. It's not a fold of skin. It's not fat. It's where the muscle... It's not the muscle. It's the gland. The mammary gland has been removed. And the skin remembers what was there. But it's not there anymore. So the skin tries to recreate where the breast was. And instead it leaves a big old nasty scar on them. I can't imagine where that wall is, Noel, or which country you actually come from, because you're not fecking English, that's for sure. Oh, look, truth in plain sight. Noel Edmonds playing the devil. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. The goat-head god in disguise. Inline footfall with Noel Edmonds. Abbey Road in it. Is that the Beatles? No, it's the Bee Gees, look. The boy girls, the Bee Gees. Devil in disguise. Oh my gosh, look at the state of that.
Spandex. All spandex. Where's the spandex?
last time you wore spandex shorts and t-shirt?
Never!
That's right, Marv, because I'm a damn dude. Let's come back to class. Noel Edmonds, failing forensics. I have got a Noel Edmonds, but I think I'm going to do a new one. As his husband. Noel's husband was straight legs, knee punching forward, big neck, broad shoulders, massive hands. Noel, I do believe we're done. I'll take those 3 gates because it's better than the one I've got. Street, let's try street real quick. I've got that one, I've got that one. Oh, I've got that one. Standing. Noel on his wedding day. Have we got a wedding day mince, Noel? That'd be nice. You could squeeze one of them in there for me. No. Right, I guess I'm taking 3 gates. I just want your face, Noel. Let's get rid of street. And go after your face. Do you know what he looks like there? Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris now. Look at Chuck. Have you seen Chuck Norris now? Chick Norris, as I like to call her. Chuck's falling apart, aren't you, Chuck? Chuck Norris, 2 first names. There. He looks like Noel Edmonds, lot. Isn't it uncanny? Chuck Norris now. Images. Closer eyes, wide long face. Chick Norris. It's a woman. So's Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's a woman. Bruce Lee's a woman to me. Noel's got no nipples. Noel's got no nipples to me. Noel's got no nipples. Let's go back. We're looking at Noel Edmonds and his husband with a big blockhead lot. Noel's just had that baby. She looks pretty chuffed. No rosy glow about the mother. Do you know what? Yeah, maybe not. Let's find a face. That one's better. We'll take the squashy face right there, lacking a jawbone. Thanks for playing CSI with me, Noel. Next. Emma Payton. I don't know how you say it. I don't really care. Bink. Emma Patton. You in the back file, Emma. Copy. Open. Paste. 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 Done. Lovely. Images. He's got a big head. He's got a wide smile. He's got deep set eyes. He's got a short forehead. He's got a long neck. He's got broad shoulders. Big enough to stand a Big Mac, fries and a Coke on. Blokes in chiffon tops. Pinching his thumb. When's the last time you wore a chiffon see-through top like that, Peter?
Never!
That's right, Marv, because I'm a bloke. Let's come back to class. Emma Patton. Are you in the back file, Emma? Basic training. No. Emma Patton walking. Yep, we're leaving. See you later, Emma. Yeah, we're definitely leaving. Just leave. Peter, leave. It's not there, Peter. There is none. Peter, there in. Oh, there's one. I tell a lie. I've got one. Straight legs, knees together. Save image. It's a perfect male gait. Let's go street. I was about to leave. Where is that gate? You're not there. Oh, it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's in a wedding gown. I got a problem with your gate there. You got a nice diamond in those legs. Well, that's just a bloke in a wedding dress. Look at the art. Look at those arms. Arms and shoulders. I've got one gate. I don't think there's another one, though. Let's go back. That's not him. That. Oh, that might be him. Where's your gate? Come on, give me another one. Nope. I think we're done. That was a nice picture here. Look. Now watch. Look how long and thin this thigh is, right? On a woman, I get a bingo wing underneath here. A bingo bum. Does my bum look big in this? And this knee is way more over there. And this knee is pointing that direction. It's not forward. This is a man just crossing his knees over. That is not a Nikola Tesla. When you see Tesla do it, Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla. Sitting. Yeah, this one. When you see Tesla do it, look where his knee is. Look at that knee. That knee's at 4 o'clock. This knee's at 8 o'clock. You can just like the feet. A woman can cross her legs like that. A man can't even come close. Not even close. And there's no backside, no bum to show. Emma Patton, one gate. I think I'm leaving. Oh, was that one there? Where was that? Right there. He's standing, straight legs though. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Emma Patton. That's a good one. Yeah, I can. Is that him? It is him. Save image. 2. I can take it. I wish the camera was round though. It'd be nice if the camera had been round. I think we're done on 2 gates. We are. We're done on 2. Let's come back to class. I want your face, please. I need your big head. Something like that. Not tilted though. Still tilted. That's better. That's too big. That's better. Dash a 50-50. We'll take that one. Save image. Emma Patton fails forensics. He's a dude. Oh crap, I didn't cut Noel Edmonds out. Oh my gosh. Noel Edmonds. Noel Edmonds. 2 first names. Create. Lovely. Let's go back to class. Bruce Lee's a woman to me. Did I say I had this one? No. Did I take the gates for this one? Downloads. I did. Emma Patton fails forensics. Won't explain CSI with me. Get rid of that picture. It's confusing me. That's what I didn't do. I didn't cut it out. I don't really need it. It's not anybody important. Giles Brandreth. Images. Meant to be a gay guy. It's a woman. It's a lesbian in disguise. Paste. Giles Brandreth searching. 5-head. It looks like Anthony Hopkins. I'm going to eat your liver with a nice... some fava beans and some nice Chianti. Coffee bean eyes, 5-head, no brow bone, high set ears, pink lips, 6 teeth on show. Proper female dental arch lot, 6 teeth on show. Open eye socket look, no brow bone over the top. Known for wearing snaky jumpers, you dirty little serpent bitch, you. That's another thing. With Jesus being the Lamb of God. Snake venom. Snake venom. The antidote. What blood do they use for anti-venom? That's right. Just like laminin in the body is a cross shape, they use lamb's blood to cure the serpent's bite. What are the chances, eh? Another pointer from God pointing towards Jesus. But you can have it any way you like. And my faith is in Jesus, that he is my saviour, that he did something miraculous for all of us, but only if you believe. Isn't it amazing? They hate God, they hate Jesus, they particularly hate Jesus. He looks like the Doc. Look at the sloping shoulders. He looks like the Doc out of Back to the Future. I'm seeing Hart. Is not Tony Hart. The other one, Bob Hart, Bob Newman, whatever his name. I've seen that one. Close set eyes, 5-head, high set ears, no jawbone look, 6 teeth on show. Giles Brandreth walking. It's a woman. Final answer. Gotcha. Giles Brandreth fails forensics. You're in back file, Giles. She is. With those 2 gates, that's it. There's just 2 gates for this person. And I've just found them, apparently. I didn't find that mince. That's mental. There's the full mince from that picture. I got the other 2, but I didn't get that one. Giles Brandreth. Failing forensics. Why is that coming up with a soldier's face? There we go. Giles Brandreth. create full mince right there. From Digwa, right here, straight-legged husband, look, feet together, knees together, space between the feet. And again with a full mince. Wow, did I miss these full minces? Again with a big love heart. The pear-shaped hips. Sloping shoulders, close set eyes, coffee beans, 6 teeth, high set ears. The crown, always towards the royalty, innit? The drag queens. The kings, the drag kings and the drag queens. Is that Giles Brandreth as a little girl? Feet pointed outwards, just like a little girl should be. 8 and 4. George Best, England's greatest footballer apparently. 6 teeth on show. Close set, coffee bean eyes with crow's feet. Giles Brandreth fails forensics. We're done next. Close that one. Let's come over. Yeah. Open sesame. Just clip it. There we go, that'll do. Giles Brandreth, paste, create, lovely. Time is it? 11 o'clock. How long? 3 hours. I'm done. I've had enough. I'll be back tomorrow. Just remember, God loves you, folks. He wants you all to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Sweet dreams to you all. Bye.